Spray for Love Body, Sweat Scent of Virgin. Produced by adult toy maker Wrens. This is the ultimate add-on to any love doll owner. Because what is missing more to your gorgeous, sexy doll than the sexy smell of a woman in love? Loaded with female pheromones, this is a spray bottle that reproduces the smell of a hot female having sweaty sex. Trust us, this will totally blow your mind. A great augmentation for your love doll, for an even more realistic pleasure for you. Welcome to the Communicast.
Shit, I gave him the wrong intro.
Jesus!
Fuck, we'll roll with it anyways.
What, did you give him the wrong one?
I gave him the wrong one. I gave him the description of Tom's birthday gift. Damn it.
Oh, damn.
What? Wait, you got him that too?
What, you too?
Yeah.
Oh.
Exactly the augmentation my doll has been missing.
I mean, Pochanko ain't gonna do much for you.
Sorry, Tom, spoilers, but...
Perfect.
I mean, with that VR headset coming in, and Pochanko, and that version spray, it's gonna be a
I'll
great
be
time.
set for the future.
I mean,
Goodbye,
I don't know how your girlfriend will
goodbye,
feel.
girlfriend's breasts.
I don't know how your girlfriend will feel about this, but you know.
Welcome to the future.
Welcome to the
Communicast.
This is weird.
Welcome to the Communicast, and we advocate, leaving your girlfriends for digital waifus.
Digital.
Or at least John does.
Well, Tori,
Wow.
once they have the virgin spray for boys, and you have your Bucky body pillow, you're done.
What makes you think I want a Bucky spray to be a virgin scent?
Okay, I'm sorry, you have dirty. Okay, as long as you have your dirty dick spray, you'll be good.
Oh god,
Thank
that's
you.
the worst smell.
She'll have ode to dirty.
Hold up. You want your Bucky to smell like dirty dick?
I want him to smell primal.
She wants him to go in the leaves and
I'm
try to
going
make
for
fire.
a Tarzan thing here.
That's fucking gross. I don't
Not
know
even-
if you know what dirty dick smells like, but it is
It
not
smells
appealing.
like rotten cheese.
Not even 5 minutes. I'm already fucking done. Jesus fucking.
Christ, Tori. I
You hear
don't
that,
know if
guys?
you smelled smelly dick before, but it is not appealing.
You hear that, guys? San Japan, get your dirty dicks out for Tori.
Clearly.
And there'll be
There'll
a
be
lot.
plenty of
Okay,
those.
enough.
You know that there are those congoers that don't fucking shower.
Oh, I know.
Oh,
Tori's
dude,
gonna be getting all of the hotness going on.
dude, they're gonna smell primal and fucking gamey. They're gonna be waiting outside the door. I'll give everybody the address, and I'll be like, "Hey, Tori,
Let's
I
get
have
to
a
the.
shower.
Let's get to the. Fucking,
Tori, I haven't showered in 10 days. I'm ready for you, waifu."
I am stopping this topic.
Okay, seriously though. Oh my god.
Hashtag dirty dicks.
No.
That's a
That's
new
the
hashtag.
independent party. There's
In the Civil War, there's another faction. Tori's dirty dicks now.
that's the neutral party. Like if you aren't into butt boys or boob girls, dirty dicks.
Welcome to the Communicast. I'm the person ending this topic. Silverfish91 eating a pound of chocolate. These are the fucking comrades. Introduce yourselves.
I'm the host, Pineapple 101, and I can't believe we just talked about dirty dicks.
I'm Mama Donovan, the Texas Steampunk Coldra, and I regret everything I just said.
Yes. Dirty dicks, done dirt cheap.
Oh my god.
Dirty
Ew!
dick.
Okay, that's enough.
No, okay, fully. I just thought of that. I thought that'd be funny. Anyway, I am the professor. I produce games such as Ice, Brass Revolution, which I do not want associated with this topic.
Wow.
Right.
Can I
But
make
anyway,
a character with dirty
I also
dick?
try to read things in a sexy voice. I hope I succeeded at that. I don't know. Anyway, next.
Professor, before we go on, I have an idea I want to use you for. It involves that song. I'm gonna write it down tonight, and we're gonna sing it.
Oh boy! All right.
Hey everybody, it's us again. We're here to kill another 1 to 2 hours of your day.
We just skipped Tom.
Yeah, I'm nobody.
Oh, hey
apparently.
Tom.
Tom doesn't matter.
I'm Tom. Follow me at TomJoestar or go to shadbase.com because you know
No.
what? I'm just gonna start promoting websites like that. So go to Shadbase for the night. Well, Shad
We've
does have
fallen
36
so
on
far
there.
off the fucking rail.
And we're only on episode 50. So
Yeah, I know. And,
50th
you know,
anniversary.
and Tom, I just want
Yay.
to say, I thank you so much for recommending Shadbase to me. I had so many questions about like history and about modern politics and stuff.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I went to Shadbase. It just clarified it all. I mean, there's just so much information and knowledge and just love of learning. Shadbase is a wonderful place to go
Amazing.
for that.
I
can't-
learned
I
that
cannot
this is
recommend it enough,
incredible.
especially
has a
as
huge
final.
dick.
As finals are coming up, every student should go to shadbase.com. It's really going to help your studies. You will ace every test. It's good luck for you.
There will be a link in the description down below for the
No,
website.
there won't.
We love you,
I'll,
Shad.
I'll make sure there
I
will
think I'm
be.
going to hell now. I think this is the flames of hell at my feet. But anyway,
No, that's just the usual Texas weather.
Yeah.
it's true.
So Ryan, you're eating a pound of chocolate. Why?
Easter.
Easter
What do
candy's
you-
on sale, bro.
Dude, where I am, there's no fucking candy left over. It's all fucking gone.
I
So you had to get down
I
there
don't
early.
eat a pound of chocolate right away. All right. Like-
You just said you're eating a pound of chocolate. What do you
Yeah.
what do you mean?
Right. I started a few days ago on eating this pound of chocolate. It's like shaped like a bunny. It's just a solid pound of milk chocolate. I've been eating it over the last few days.
That sounds so
Down to like
gross.
a quarter left. No.
You mean over the last few hours?
No.
No. So over the past few minutes.
If I
Man,
really wanted to, I could eat it in one sitting, but I really don't.
it's like those big ass gummy bears. Those smell terrible.
Dude,
Yeah,
I've taken one down in a week.
I feel
How
like
have you
it
not
can
lost your
handle a
foot
pound.
already?
I feel like I can handle 5 pounds of chocolate more than I can 5 pounds of gummy bear.
Dude,
Yeah.
that gummy
I
bear was
think
so
so.
legit though.
Dude, it's just like I don't know if you've ever put like gummy bears in vodka. It gets slimy.
Yeah.
But that's what that gummy bear is. Like it's just a big slime ball of like it smells like cough medicine.
Yeah.
Dude, it was so good. I don't know
It's
what everybody's
congealed.
saying.
Mm.
Oh my! I just.
I've
had an
always
idea.
wanted to do. I've always wanted to do that chemistry experiment. You know, where they take like the little gummy bear, and I forgot what they add it to, but like it just burns up.
Oh
completely.
yeah, I've seen those.
I want to do that with the giant gummy bear. Just make an
Oh.
explosive in the lab.
Okay, although we condone like porn on this, we don't condone that you burn gummy bears, kids.
I don't
Eat them.
condone
What?
explosives.
No, we
or-
totally condone mad science. Are you kidding? Mad
Wow.
science it up, kids. Burn your house down. If you haven't burned your house down by the age of 12, you are
No.
not a scientist.
Do it at the school laboratory, because first of all, the school laboratory has the materials, and two, you burn down the school, and then you don't have to go to school for the few days.
Win-win, kids. You heard it here. Burn down your schools in the name of science. Do it now.
I don't know about you guys, but now I'm tempted to put a 5-pound gummy bear in a punch bowl full of vodka.
I
That would be
mean,
fun.
It gets
Why
hard.
stop at 5 pounds? They come
Yeah,
in
it does.
much
What are we
larger
talking
than
about?
that.
Gummy bears.
Oh.
If you put
Giant
gummy
gummy
bears in like any kind of alcohol, like it gets hard, like almost to a point where it's almost like a rock. It's kind of gross.
Oh, okay. No, 5 pounds is the max. Okay.
see, I want one of those 5-pound gummy worms also.
Those look kind of cool. Like those, I can see you breaking down into little pieces, but the gummy bear, it's kind of like this big amorphous.
Gummy worms just look like a giant dildo.
Yeah, I mean, you can use that for other stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
I
Hey.
remember seeing
Well-
that in high school, and me and my friends were just calling them candy dildos.
after you finish, after
You
you
also
finish
call 'em
playing
dirty.
it, you can eat it. So
I
It's
feel like
after-
that. I feel like that
after toy
just
snack.
caused an infection.
well, I mean, that's
Or
what they
yeast
say. Don't-
infection, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
don't
just
put
no
lollipops in your cooter. So that happens.
hmm
Health tips.
So what do we have for topics? Because I think we're just going off far off the beaten path.
All I have to
let's
say is
see.
practice.
Porn,
safe
more
and
porn,
clean
shad
sex.
base.
Porn.
Let's see. Oh, personal stories. I think we've covered that with the porn and smelly dicks. Let's see. Oh,
And gummy
hey, Tori,
bears.
did you go someplace interesting this last weekend?
Speaking
I
about porn,
did.
speaking about porn in bad places, MizumiCon.
Wow.
It's their last con. It's their last con. What are they gonna do to me?
Wait, is it their last con?
Yeah.
Okay, I will explain it to you because that's one of the topics. So, Geek Out SA, which is another web show in San Antonio, they had an interview with one of the co-founders of MizumiCon, and they explained that since MizumiCon has gotten so big, because like it's a pretty big con for a little school, like just this little private college. So what's going to happen is they're going to split it into two cons. There's going to be a mini MizumiCon, which is still going to be on the Our Lady of the Lake University campus, and they're going to cap registration for that, and that's going to be like the starter convention that MizumiCon was supposed to be until it got really big and really popular. And then they're going to have, I'm not sure what the name of the bigger convention is, but they are going to have the bigger convention somewhere else. We don't know yet.
So what you're saying is what I may have just said may have incriminated me.
Yes, by the bigger con, because they have all this power now.
Well, you know what? San Japan's better. Thank you.
Yeah, well, San Japan's bigger. Like that's the thing. It's like they never expected to get to San Japan proportions, and well, they're not at San Japan proportions, but
they've never hit San Japan proportions.
No, because that's first of all that's giant. But point is, they're still bigger than they ever intended to be. So they're
bigger
splitting
than
it.
Anime Over.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So,
San
yeah.
Japan just broke last year's. Well, I mean, they just got in the top 10 cons, so I don't think anything can beat San Japan.
I don't know. What is it about like San Antonio? It seems to have a lot of conventions. Is it San Antonio or is it just Texas? Like, what is it with Texas?
It's just the weebs. There's a bunch of weebs in Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah, but why
Texas
why
is
Texas?
just
I don't
you.
get it.
See, because with Houston, we have a lot of young weebs here, like a lot of kiddo weebs, and like Austin and San Antonio, there's like more adult weebs. So I think that's why there's a lot of good cons there.
And in Brownsville,
Nice.
there's a bunch of Mexican weebs who are still jacking off to SAO and Naruto.
And playing King of Fighters.
And
Blaze
playing
Blue.
fighters.
Okay, so speaking of weebs, that brings me to my next topic from MizumiCon is cosplay chess, which
Lord.
I participated in as the Winter Soldier. And we had a lot of... Yes. And what was really great is that on my team, there was Captain America and Peggy Carter occupying, I think they were the king position. And
That's
so
cool.
so it was going well until, of course, there was inevitably some drama. Because on the other team, okay, for those who have never experienced cosplay chess, you have all these different cosplay characters as pieces on the board. And the two hosts are basically playing chess with their little pieces. And then they move the players as if they were the chess pieces. And so when you attack a player on the board, then the cosplayer has to attack the other cosplayer and just kill them in a very fun way.
Yep. So I was once Taishi at Cosplay Chess for Cosplay Day Out. So I forgot what piece I was, but I got to kill someone. So I killed them with a muffin. So the power of the muffin compels you, and they were dead. It was great.
Uh-huh. So when I got to take someone out, I just sucker punch them off the board like Hail Hydra. And
You would.
And then, okay, here's where the drama came in. Captain America had to attack a piece, and that piece was a Homestuck troll who was probably like a teenage girl. And so he goes after her with the shield, and he scared her. She fell over, and she wouldn't get up. Apparently, she was having a panic attack or an anxiety attack.
Are you
Aw.
fucking kidding me?
That's a shame.
Yeah, it wasn't like... She was very quiet. It wasn't like a very attention. Like, it wasn't a very loud attack. But point is, so that happened, and we're like, oh my gosh, is she okay? Are you so sorry? But people were like, damn, Cap, you weren't supposed to actually kill her.
But you know, it was a Homestuck weave, so did we
One
really
less.
lose anything?
Yeah.
I mean, on the contrary, we just gained one less mouth to feed.
It's true.
How's that
But
kind
no,
of
yeah.
that's
That was some drama, but it's okay. She was okay afterwards. The Cap was very nice to her, and she was like, hey, are you okay? And stayed with her until she relaxed. But still, it's like, oh, there's always drama at a con. Always.
and then they kissed.
Punched her in the face. Oh. We
And
went
then-
2 different directions with that.
and then they fucked, and Tori was like, no, I wanted the Steve cosplayer.
No, here's the best part. When I got killed by another player, it was someone with a sword, so the sword goes through me, and I was like, Cap! And so I die, and the Cap just runs over like, no, Bucky, he was my boyfriend. I mean, best friend. So I'm
Hang
like,
him. But boys,
Wow.
I think we should hang this Captain America.
Why?
because
no.
he's
Did you get his
exactly what I
number?
wanted. Huh?
Did you get
No,
his number?
I think he's actually gay, but I did get his
Oh.
Tumblr, so I can keep contact with him and be like, hey, you're a cool dude. Because
Never mind.
basically, I met the kind of friend I want: a Captain America cosplayer who is a super hardcore Stucky shipper with who doesn't like Tony Stark. So I'm like, oh, sweet, my kind of friends.
You
So
heard
that
it
was the
first
cosplay chess
here.
bit. That was fun.
You heard it first here, eligible bachelors.
You gotta,
Tori.
That's my
Yeah.
criteria.
That's Tori's criteria. If you haven't figured it out by now,
Okay.
keep it in mind, boys. You gotta keep that dick covered in vinegar and oil.
oh god, I thought we were done with that.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Add some goat cheese for good measure.
Oh my god, shut up.
Rub the
Okay,
cheese
so-
down there.
I'm just gonna scrap this whole episode. It's just gonna be an episode of SpongeBob.
So anyway, that's why cosplay chess is fun. Also, I had a commission done for one of my characters, because that's another thing I like to do. Go to the conventions, pay an artist to draw my characters. It's a win-win for both of us. And I got a commission by this artist called Tori Cat. And she did an excellent job, and I love her work. And so I just shout out to Tori Cat for being an awesome artist.
Shout out to Tori Cat for you having to put up with Tori's bullshit, because I can see her now. What I want you to draw is Bucky and Cap kissing and touching butts, but they can't be too sexual because they hate each other, but they really want each other.
Actually, I was imagining her going like, okay, so I want you to draw Steve, but instead he's a woman and he's getting plowed by the entire Third Reich.
Jeez.
God damn it! You were so freaking close, Ryan.
What the fuck?
You got the Third Reich part right.
No, he got the Steve is a woman part right. But yeah, I didn't explain it to her. I just showed her like a drawing that I've done of it, which of course isn't nearly as good as what she can do. So she's like, here's the character. Could you please draw this for me? And so
She just rips your paper. Like,
it was on my phone.
she just breaks your phone.
Just
This
rips
is
your phone.
garbage.
Just rips your phone.
Just rips your phone. This is not art. This is garbage.
Okay. And then, so that was some good things. Although, one of the just kind of bad things, it's not super bad. Okay. On Saturday night, they had karaoke. I waited 2.5 hours to go up and sing my song. But right when they were supposed to get to my song, it hit 10 o'clock, which was when the con officially ended. So they had to pack up and go. So I waited 2.5 hours and they didn't even get to my song.
Get ready.
Aw.
But
I hate
it's
it when that
okay.
happens.
In the karaoke room, you sing everyone's song. Like one person, okay, I'm going to sing this song. It's more like we are all going to sing this song now.
Tori, yet again. Last con of the... It's the last con there. No fucks were given.
Never gonna dance again.
And I need you
Have
more
no
than ever.
rhythm.
They did sing "Careless Whispers." By the way.
Yes. Yes.
It was fun, and everyone did the saxophone part. Of course, they were like,
You
Okay,
believe in a
so-
thing called love. I can feel it in the bottom of my heart.
So what song are we all gonna sing in Sound Japan, drunk, and record it? 'Cause
Bohemian
I have-
Rhapsody, of course.
A
That's
whole
the
new
only
world.
option.
Okay,
Oh,
well, we can't be driving if we do
Well,
that.
what about
'cause-
the One Punch Man theme?
No, do you know Japanese?
We could play
I
the
can
English
sing
version.
Japanese even if I don't know it. I mean,
Stand
play-
proud.
bunch of
We
syllables.
can play the English version that was made
Walk
by
like
John.
an Egyptian.
Made by Jonathan Young, and it's fucking amazing.
That's true.
Sure.
That is a good one.
Look. I vote we sing JonTron's cover of Firework.
No,
Yes.
no.
Oh, okay.
no, we have to sing "My Heart Will Go On"
No.
because it's a classic.
I think we should just agree to disagree until we can decide on a song.
Do you believe
No,
in a
I
thing
think-
called love?
Do you believe in magic?
Do you
Do you
believe in a
believe-
thing called love? I can feel it in the
Should we
rhythm
do a
of my
Rick
heart.
roll?
No.
No.
No. Okay.
90s. Yeah.
Can we sing
Okay,
the
so-
YMCA?
Yes.
We could, yeah. We have to do the dance though, as a group,
No, we're not
Young
dancing.
man,
and we have to
there's
dress up. We
no
have to
to
dress
get
up
down, I said,
as each
young
member.
Hey, son.
So you have to be the Indian chief, John. I'm sorry.
What the fuck am I the Indian chief? That's racist.
I know it's racist. You be the racist one.
No, I want to be the construction worker.
Oh, you bastard. I already have the hat. So fuck you.
My people are construction workers.
Whoa, that's
Our
racist.
people.
Thank you.
Let's move on to a different topic. Unless Tori has any more about Mazumi-con.
No. That was the gist of it.
Sounds like you
Oh.
had fun.
I did have fun.
Pazuri.
I always have good fun.
I have
at
one quick
Mizzou
question.
Con.
How bad were the lines?
Yes.
Last year, the lines were bad.
They
Aside
weren't
from-
that bad.
aside-
Okay, the good thing is that they separated the lines a lot. So there was pre-registration, and there was on-site registration divided into by cash or by card. So that helped a lot. So it probably took me about 30 minutes to get through on-site registration.
That's cool. Let's move on to a different topic, guys.
We're awake in the morning and I step outside
let's-
and I take a deep breath
take a deep
and I
breath.
get real high and I
No, that's the
scream on
song.
top
We're
of
going to
my
do that.
lungs, What's going on?
Ryan,
And I
I need
say,
to
hey,
get...
I say, what's going on?
This, guys, stop. It sounds so horrible.
You guys do not sync up.
Try the time in this institution.
And he
And he
prays.
prays. Oh my God, how I pray. I pray to save today.
You dumb butt.
And this revolution. And I say, okay, I'm done.
Okay. I actually hate that song, by the way.
I fucking love that
It's
song.
so-
You have no idea.
It's the singing is horrible. I mean, the words aren't bad, but God, the singing is terrible. That's why it's
That's
good
what's
parody.
good.
That's what makes
terrible.
That's what makes it great, though.
Okay. Oh, by the way, speaking of cons, so I've got 2 cons coming up. I can now confirm. I've got Haven Con
Oh.
coming up here April 22nd. I've got Chupacabra Con. I am on the schedule for Chupacabra Con. I can now confirm it. I didn't know whether they would put my games on the schedule, but yes. So I'm running Ice Brass Revolution at Haven Con, where I'm also running Tabletop, and I'm running Ice at Chupacabra Con. Haven Con is going to be a biggie. The main thing we've got is a new event for Ice. First time trying it. Saturday, I'm going to have it's a fundraiser for the charity Transline, which is to help transgender people, avoid suicide, that kind of thing. Suicide helpline, basically.
that's
but it's
nice.
raise money for them. But yeah, and what we're going to do, we're going to be in the large room of the hotel, and it's going to be audience participation. So I'm going to have players. I'm hoping to get a few folks who are going to be there. One of the DJs they've got is a fan of the game. I'm hoping to get him involved. There's a couple game people. I'm hoping they'll join in. Probably pick a couple random people from the audience. People will be able to do dollar rerolls to make us redo dice rolls. So like if I roll a dice that's really good, someone can say, nope, you didn't roll that, roll it again. Or if a player rolls a dice, they can say, no, they're going to roll it again to screw them over.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah. They can also do for $5, they can alter reality. So they can change a plot point. So I say, this character's name is blah, blah, blah. They say, nope, now it's Steve, now it's Captain America. They are fighting Captain America. It's like, what? These two characters hate each other. It's like, nope, they're actually secretly lovers. Things like that. Like, they can't force players to do things. That'd be one rule, but they'll be able to force NPCs to do things and to just alter things around. It's like, now the building's on fire. The ship suddenly explodes, that kind of thing. That'll be $5 donations. So, and then all the money will go to Transline. It's going to be 4 hours long. First time doing it, it's going to test my improv skills. The adventure I ran with you guys at RealmsCon, with the 2 pirates, that's going to be the one I use for it. Since I've run that 2 or 3 times now, so I'm really familiar with it. So it getting weird, I can handle because I know that adventure and generally where it's going to go. So I'm really hoping that's a hit. And we've also got, there's another panel going on, Celebrity Poker. This was an idea of mine. My original idea was celebrities playing a game at the convention. And so originally I wanted it to be an RPG. However, the con chair was like, yeah, that might be a little much because no one's ever had celebrities play games at a con before. I think PAX is the only one that does it, but most cons stay away from it because of contracting. So instead he was like, let's stick with something simple. Let's do poker. I'm like, okay, hey, cool. It's still my idea. I mean, celebrities playing games instead of a Q&A panel. So that should be fun. That's also to raise money. They're going to raffle a couple seats at the poker table. And, people can buy chips for the guests. And it's all, again, raise money for the charity. So that's going to be fun. So we got like 2 big charity events there. Chupacabra Con is just going to be straight up me running games. That should be nice. It's a small gaming con. I'm probably not going to be doing Kongpalooza as I thought I was, but I'm still going to shoot for Armadillo Con. And I might go for, there's a thing called the Game Con in Galveston. I'm waiting to hear back from them. I sent them an email saying, hey, I want to run games, and I'm still waiting to hear back. So and of course, San Japan. San Japan is going to be the 1 year anniversary of Ice Brass Revolution. So I'm planning things for it. Like, I've got things in mind. Like, with luck, I want that to be the beta release time. Be like, all right, alpha is done, beta time. And launch the beta there. That's my goal. I don't know if I can make that goal, but I want it to be the goal. That's why I'm kind of toning down the cons I do in advance, so I can get lots and lots of time to work on it.
Sweet.
Anyway, so yeah, that's my long rant. And then, so let's see. So speaking of gaming, it looks like someone has lost like a whole bunch of their life. Who was that? Oh, Tom. Tom, you sad person. How much time have you lost?
I've lost 75 hours of my life.
All at once?
Yeah. No. Not all at once. It's spread across like a week, but I've been playing Stardew Valley. Has anyone else besides, I think, Ryan, you've had hands-on with it, right?
Yep.
That game is great. Like, I have like a couple of complaints about it, but like in general, that game is fucking amazing, and I really think that people who like Harvest Moon or like farming simulator games should pick this up.
Yes.
Yeah, it's. I mean, I didn't think it was going to be that long. Like, Harvest Moon is probably 30 hours tops. I played Harvest Moon, and then it was like done. You've reached the end game. But like, I'm on the last month of the second year, and I put 75 hours into it. Like, it's nuts. I will say that the combat in that game is just horrible. Like, I don't understand why they made it that way. Of course, it's made for mouse and keyboard. I've been playing with a controller. But I mean, it's great. Like, I just want to say, like, I've just lost so much time to that game, and I just want to give a shout out to all the guys who worked on the game, because it's my game of the year. I haven't played Half-Life Light Drifter yet, but that's my game of the year so far. That's all I wanted to say about it.
Cool.
And if you haven't played it, like, go play it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's always nice when you find fun games.
Yeah, I mean, I've been playing a lot of games on Steam because I just got a PC. Like I've been playing. Go
Have
ahead.
you played Honey Cam thing yet? Honey Cam?
Not
Honey
yet.
Cam?
I watched Mortimer play it, but I was like, I don't know. I
Is
sunk 14
Hunicam-
hours into the first one, but
Is Hunicam on the Twitch ban list yet?
I thought it was.
Probably.
Darn.
I mean, like the title screen is just like a girl with huge tits, and in the back it says $100 as $200.
The
The
first image
list
in
goes
the
on.
trailer has a dildo.
Yeah,
Yay.
and
That's
the
how
trophies
you know
you get.
made good life choices.
Yeah, the trophies you get are like bronze penis, silver penis, and like gold penis and platinum penis.
Yep, Honey Camp Studio is in the list of banned games.
Sweet.
For
I can't play
Twitch.
that.
You know what isn't banned though?
What's up?
Dead or Alive Extreme 3.
Yo,
What's its rating?
It's
It's-
sure.
yeah, it's mature.
Mature? Okay.
But considering it's banned in the US, I don't know.
Well, it's not banned in the US. They just didn't want to market here. Like the last game got so much shit for it, and even before it could come out in the get a chance to come out in the US, they were like, "No, don't bring it here. We don't want this over here." And apparently, it's broke sales records on Play Asia. So, it would have been a bad choice to bring it here. I just don't see. I don't see the big deal over it. I mean, we could talk about it if you want. Me and John are the only one that's played it.
I haven't really played it more than I've experienced it. Cough.
I've played it for at least 5 hours, and it's pretty. I mean, it's improved a lot from the last game. Like this actually tells you what you can do, as opposed to the last game where they're just like, okay, here's where you can buy swimsuits. Let's do a trial volleyball, trial wave race, and there you go. You can give gifts to girls. Like this actually has where you can see who likes a certain item. Like if Helena likes strawberries, it'll say Helena's preference, dislikes, indifferent, or likes. It has it has owner's mode, which I didn't get at first because they didn't explain that really all too well. Essentially, that's just creeper mode. You can just take pictures of the girls doing whatever the fuck they're doing. I mean, there's no other way to put it. You're fucking voyeuring on these girls. But I mean, it's a lot of fun. I mean, they took out the slot machines, which I thought was pretty shitty. They took out the wave racing. They replaced it with rock climbing, which is just a QTE thing. But I mean, it's really fun. I feel like anime titty games. But yeah, what did you think of it, John?
I like Mary Rose.
So we talk about porn on this podcast, but I think the cops are actually coming to John's door now. So
She is 18 years old in that game. I have done nothing wrong.
and Jotaro is 16 in fucking Stardust Crusaders. I find that hard to believe.
You know what? He's a very handsome 16-year-old young man.
Honey Nozuka from Ouran High School Host Club is 16 in that anime as well, and I don't believe that. So yeah.
You don't have to believe it if you don't want to, but she's 18, Tom.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like that lolly girl that's like, I'm 20 and she looks like she's 4. I don't know what manga that's from, but there's a girl who says I'm 20 and they just like screen capped it and it's over everywhere now. It's like, yeah, that's how you can justify your characters.
So on the subject of amazing things, I do want to make a shout out to everyone who has Netflix. I want to tell you this right now. Fuck Daredevil, fuck Orange is the New Black, and fuck everything you're watching right now. The Animaniacs are back.
Are you fucking serious?
No, I am not kidding. The first 4 volumes of the series are
Shut
on
up.
Netflix. So I will say this again. Fuck everything you're watching. Animaniacs are back.
Oh my god.
Guess what my favorite part of Animaniacs was?
What? I hope you don't hate it, because if you do, Professor,
Little
you're
Pinky
off
and the
spot.
Brain segments.
Yes.
All those segments are great.
Guess what we're going to do tonight? Yes.
Gee, Brian, what are we going to do tonight?
Yes. the same
Today.
you every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world. Yes, those were the high point for me. Pinky the Brain episodes were the best part.
I liked the do's and don'ts with that skeleton guy.
Oh my god, that's
Mr.
that's great.
Skullhead.
That was
Yeah,
good.
the skullhead.
No, my favorite were always the musical bits.
Oh, the like naming the 50 capitals of each state.
Yes, the music in that series was always hilarious, and also the fact that they always try to immerse a lot of like celebrity voices, and they always did like a lot of celebrity like cameos. It was always so neat.
Well, I mean, the good thing about that show is that Spielberg said, "Hey, you want to write a cartoon for me?" And they're like, "Yeah, okay, just do whatever you want. I guess make it funny." And they were like, "What?" Like, "Yeah, just whatever. I'll review it, and if it's good, it's good. If I don't like it, then whatever. You can still put it out."
The humor on that show is a little dated, but even then, it's still clever, and that's what I love.
Yeah, I feel like the cameos are also kind of dated. Like
Freakazoid, Pinky and the Brain, and the Animaniacs, and Tiny
I
Toons
love Freakazoid.
were all like great Spielberg cartoons. You know, if not just great cartoons in general. Yeah,
It's a shame that the quality of cartoons has gone down the shitter ever since. You know.
Well, I mean, you can't
I
really
would
say that.
now. They're different now.
Well, it's a noticeable difference.
Have you
It
seen
is.
The Amazing World of Gumball? Like that show's fantastic.
I hope you're being sarcastic. That show's
No.
kind.
I mean,
It's
what other
okay.
show? What other show do you know that combines traditional animation, claymation, 3D technology? I mean, 3D animation, pixel art, all into one cartoon series. Like they work their ass off on that show.
Well, I'll give them credit where credit's due.
Great.
The animations in that series is amazing, but the delivery and the humor is kind of like not very good.
I mean, I guess comedy is relative to the viewer, but I don't know. I like it a lot, and that and Clarence are really great shows.
Too
Like,
bad Clarence got canceled.
They didn't get canceled. It's still running new episodes.
I heard it was canceled.
I mean, I know that big controversy over the guy who created the show, but I don't think it's canceled.
I had read something that it wasn't just doing very well on Cartoon Network, but
It was renewed for a second season at the beginning of the year.
I read
So-
something online, but oh well.
Is this like you read something online that other show was canceled?
Yes,
That Agent Carter was canceled, and that was
Yeah.
a rumor.
it is.
Well, then this
It's
might be.
not confirmed.
You're not confirmed.
All-
All right.
It's on the tipping
all inside
scale.
sources. All inside sources from ABC say that Agent Carter will be back for season 3.
I'm
So-
still waiting for
Yeah,
the
but-
official announcement.
Right. They're probably going to announce it at the same time they announce the renewal of S.H.I.E.L.D., which, I mean, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. hasn't been renewed yet, so, they're clearly just waiting.
So on the subject of good things, I think we need to talk about the elephant in the room and how great
Cheers.
it is.
Hey, don't talk about me like that, asshole.
Well, Tom, no, you're not the elephant in the room. Brian is, but
Hey, don't
how
talk
about me? How about that Miitomo?
Oh, that's great. That's a great fucking app, Nintendo. Good job on your first application. App
You know
on
what
mobile.
you know what I noticed?
Mm.
Follow me here on this rationale.
Okay.
I feel like Miitomo is a step towards trying and testing out in-app purchases for a future app we're going to get.
Well, see, here's the thing. Like with Miitomo, I did not know you could buy coins until I was like, oh man, I guess I can't afford this hat, and I was like 10 coins short. And then it was like, oh, hey, would you like to get more coins? It's like, yeah, sure. And then, you go to the buy page, and I'm like, oh, I didn't know. It's not like on every fucking app, like, what's the last game that I downloaded? Best Fiends. That blatantly has things as soon as it's like, oh, well, you need to buy more gold on this game. Well, here's several things that we have on sale. Look at this new sale that we have. Sale. And it's like, oh, okay, no, just let me play the fucking game. And Miitomo is like, yeah, I mean, Nintendo's not going to push that. That's the thing. They're not going to push in-app purchases. They're going to have them, but they're not going to push them.
What I'm getting at is going to have it's promoting a casual feel towards in-app purchases, but this is the exact same thing they're testing out for Pokemon Go. Think about it.
Sure.
Oh, I ran out of Pokeballs today. Oh, well, you could buy 6 more. Just spend $5.99 and you get 6 more Pokeballs to catch Lugia.
Well, that's the thing. They haven't. I mean, aside from that one time, I have never been asked for any in-app purchases. I mean, they're very discreet about it. There's not even a shop option on there. At least I don't remember it being on there, like blatantly there. You know, like it'll have it, but I don't think that it'll be prevalent in the app itself.
It won't be prevalent. Nintendo's more is classier than that, but it's just Miitomo is literally testing out the waters as to how can they monopolize on this mobile market.
Yeah, because with the NX, like I've always assumed that the NX is going to be something where they're going to introduce apps like Miitomo, or they might have a Mario app, or they might have some other app. But if you link it to your console, which is what they want to have something that's like integrated with Nintendo. They're trying to get social stuff going on with Nintendo because Nintendo's never been in this market before. Like they're barely opening an account system later this year for My Nintendo, or is it? It's already out, but still, I mean, like they haven't really progressed as a company as far as microtransactions and DLC. Like the first DLC that they came out with was fucking the Luigi one, the Luigi U. It took them how many iterations of console to get there, whereas Microsoft and Sony were like, yeah, fucking put all the DLC out there. I think they're just going to be a little bit more tame about it because Nintendo, ever since the beginning, ever since Iwata was there, was like, hey, we're just going to put out games. We're not going to try to follow trends because it's not going to be the future dystopia everyone's worried about where you have to pay 99 cents to make Mario jump higher. The infamous quote that came out of a Nintendo conference, Nintendo boardroom between investors. I think Nintendo's just going to be classier about it, and with Miitomo, it's clear that they're going to be classy about it.
On that note, on Miitomo, I do need to make whose father works for Nintendo amongst us right now?
I do.
Your father works for Nintendo?
Yes.
Call your dad and tell them to tell Fred Wood to put some fucking clothes on.
Oh
no,
my God.
Fred is doing a good thing. He's dressing weird, and I like it.
No,
I don't
want
dressing weird. He's wearing green underwear.
He's wearing like a dress at one point, and I was like, okay, Fred, there you go. You're using Miitomo right.
No, I don't want Fred to go into my room naked. That's weird. Do you understand?
Aside from the usual time.
So by weird, you mean your dream come true, right?
No, he hasn't gone into my room. Let me check Miitomo real quick. See if he comes into my room naked.
Here's the fucked up part. Fred goes into my fucking room. I check Miitomo every time I get notifications. I'm like, okay, whatever. Every time I check my notifications, Fred comes in. It's up until recently he put clothes on, but he's bound to do it again. He's bound to walk in naked, and I'm like, Fred, stop, please.
Keep doing it. If it makes John this furious, keep doing it, because I love it, dude.
Oh, and by the way, all you fuckboys just giving me mean comments. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm afraid to keep on typing shit on here because I just keep on getting mean comments.
So I went to his house, and he's standing there naked with on green underwear and a cat on his shoulder. And I tap him, and he says, "Look upon ye mighty and despair."
Fred, you're doing it right, man.
We're right. A stern letter to Nintendo, Ryan and Thomas. Make a petition, change.org.
When you leave, he goes, "Ooh, what you say? That you only meant well. Of course you did." Ooh,
I can't.
I'm taking off all my clothes right now.
Damn it, Fred. Damn it, Fred. You're doing everything right.
You are.
I can't, honestly, with you people right now who support this nudism on my sacred childhood bullshit.
Shout outs to Nintendo too. They remixed the Nintendo Channel theme as like the background music. It's dope. Like I fucking love it.
Oh, that's fun.
Like I've always loved the Wii Channel theme. It's so good.
So my big thing about Miitomo is Does anyone else find it awkward? They have a random like Mexican or mariachi theme playing when a visitor comes in.
Do you know what's weird? My girlfriend, her friend's Hispanic, and every time she comes in, like the Mexican music comes in. It's hilarious.
That's not far from true because all the people that I have are Mexican, and it's all I hear.
They know you're in Brownsville, so.
So what you're saying is Nintendo's being racist to me.
Maybe it's based on your last name.
I put Black Napa 101. If I put that in, I expect to hear some tribal music. Oh.
Who's being racist?
No, not tribal music, rap music.
I want to hear some DMX.
There you go.
Nintendo, put some DMX.
And put some more fucking stickers in there. Like, you're giving me nothing to work with, Nintendo.
John's gonna give it to you. Go and give it to you.
Weird vaporwave stuff. I need to do that more in Mitomo.
Where are my Napa's at?
Reading Rainbow.
I can do anything. It's in a book. Let's take a look.
And then when
Rainbow.
When Professor walks in, you just hear a gong song. One.
One. What was that thing on Family Guy? I work really hard because I'm no fun.
I look really hard because I'm no fun.
That's horrible.
On the subject of Mitomo, my friend effectively found a way to crash it or make an error code come out all the time.
Oh.
There's a question he answered. It goes, "What do you think are the most cutest things you ever?" Right, or something along those lines. He types in Asians. Every time that statement pops out, it crashes my Mitomo. I don't understand how, but it crashes every time I get that stupid statement from him, and I'm like, it's a support code 802. Mitomo closes and it reopens and like nothing, and I'm like, what?
Wait,
I don't know.
Every time you put in Asians, or if you just answer that question.
Every time I prompt him or I prompt my Mitomo, whatever, to talk, and my friend Oatmeal pops up and he says, Oatmeal said that blah blah blah, Asians, error code 802 whatever, closes out, and I'm like, oh, he broke my Mitomo.
That's hilarious. But yeah, good job Nintendo for making a good app. It does crash on me though when I use the Mitomo drop. Sometimes it just freezes and I have to exit out, but other than that, it's a pretty solid app, you know. If this is the future for mobile Nintendo, it's looking bright.
Nintendo, make some more clothes that are actually nice, because I don't feel comfortable wearing half the shit in this game.
That's why you have to go naked, bro.
No, I'm not going to go naked.
Are you saying you don't want to cosplay as a stack of pancakes?
No.
Yeah. You don't want to be a hot dog?
No, I don't want to be a hot dog. I want to wear.
You don't want to be a kitty cat?
No, I team dogs, by the way.
Anyways, so speaking of clothes not being too appropriately, I don't know. Look, new Overwatch trailer. We gotta talk about that.
The trailer. It is an animated short.
An animated short, fine.
A trailer would mean that it's advertising for the game. It's just an animated short.
Well, that animated short looked hype.
It is so good.
I cried, dude. Like, I got feels.
Yo.
I have not been keeping up with Overwatch. Like, the first thing I heard about Overwatch was the whole ass thing. And, like, ever since then, I've been wanting to keep up with it. But I saw this trailer, and I'm like, all right, you've got my $60. But
have you seen the first one?
No, I haven't.
The first one. Oh, what was it called?
I could probably just look on Blizzard's, like on the BattleNet. They'll probably just have it there.
The first one is called Recall. Then the second one, which is the one you saw, is called Alive.
It's really good. Like, good job, Bethesda. I mean, Bethesda animatics always look great, but cinematics always look great, but, you know.
Oh, wait, no, there's actually 3 shorts. One of them... Oh, what the hell is the first one? See if I can find it.
But yeah, no, here's the thing, too. Here's the thing. that little girl at the beginning of the trailer looked up to Tracer and was like pointing at her. So she's a hero with a nice butt. Just saying, Blizzard. I mean, just saying SGWs, because she's a hero too. You're looking at the ass part. Hashtag butt boys.
Hashtag butt boys.
But, you know. Oh, Recall has a giant gorilla in it.
Yeah, that's Winston.
Yeah, I'm fucking playing this game now. Wait, it's on Xbox?
No, it's on PC.
Oh, it's on PS4 too, right?
Maybe.
I might get the PS4 just so I can have a physical copy.
Gotta get it on PC so you can play with me, you scrub.
Well, I'm gonna get it on PC, but I want a physical copy too.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm that weird. Yeah. So speaking of weird, I closed the docket. So never mind. Speaking of weird things, there is a congressman who spent $1,300 on Steam games, and the Steam sale is strong. Not even Congress can resist a good Steam sale.
But how do you walk us spending $1,300? There's only so many good games on Steam.
Dude, have you?
Look, there are times when you just buy games that are on sale on Steam just for the sake of buying them. Like, especially
when someone's filibustering, so you gotta pass the time
I
somehow.
Have 185 games on Steam.
How many have you actually played?
Not all of them.
Exactly.
A good amount of them, probably.
Yeah. I mean, it's not as much as like I went to your Steam page when he added me last week, and I was like, "Holy shit!" Of course, you have like 1,000 hours in Arc, but
1,500 hours in Arc.
Oh,
how the fuck did you get 1,500 hours?
Playing on a roleplay server.
That's what?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Ryan, what you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
You've been 62 days straight? Or 62 and a half days? Jesus.
Well, when did you first start playing the game?
September, maybe? Before that. When did Metal Gear Solid 5 come out?
What? Fuck, you really? Gee, that came out last year, bro.
It was like a month after its release, I started playing Arc Hardcore because I finished Metal Gear Solid 5.
Jesus.
So 60 days, 62 days, like cumulative over about maybe a 300-day period.
Well, you stream like whole days, right?
Not all the time. I actually haven't been streaming a whole lot lately.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Intervention Cast. Oh, I'm your host, Dr. John. With me is Nurse Tori.
A terrible doctor.
Ooh, she's a nurse.
Ryan, we're here because we care about you.
Do you have a nurse
to help
outfit?
you? Damn it, no. Wait, yes I do.
Ooh.
Well, I have scrubs.
Look, I don't want no scrubs.
How do you look in scrubs?
Scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me.
I look like a nurse in scrubs. I look like Claire Temple, except fatter.
Look, she's no Superman.
It'll do. Alright, I'm done.
Down the clown.
Right. I'm not here because I love you. I'm here because I need a paycheck.
Wait,
you gotta do the Dr. Phil voice.
I need a paycheck too. In fact, you're giving it to me. What the hell's going on?
Now I see that Ryan, you have spent an amount of time
1,500
on this video game called ARC. Now I'm all for religious games because it brings a family together, and a game about an ark. That's very wholesome.
I built a boat in Ark once.
You recreated the story of Noah's Ark. You hear that, everyone? We're here today. No, I can't do this anymore.
No. We're continuing this.
I can't do it. No.
Dr. Tom.
Yes. Well, now, again, I brew over the Christian games, but over 1,500 hours? Have you seen the light of day? Have you accepted the light of day?
Sometimes I open my window. I've got a curtain over my window. Sometimes I open it if it's like when I'm awake during the daytime. And then the sun gets in my eyes and I just close that shit. I'm like, I can't.
Can you at least build a virtual church in this ARC game?
Yeah.
Well, I guess there's no problem here.
You can have virtual waifu sex in this game too.
Wait, hold on. Really?
I mean, what? I didn't do that.
Can I make
question.
a Oprah Winfrey model?
Oh,
Because I really much appreciate that. Anyway,
It's
That's
only
the end of the
limited. It is only limited to your imagination and the limits of the game mechanics.
well, you sold me on this, sir. We don't need no intervention today. I appreciate the internet. Thank you for sitting through this terrible Dr. Phil thing I did. So
this article that you posted about this congressman, like a big thing about it is this congressman vapes.
oh yeah, that's the whole thing. Like,
Vaping congressmen use it. Like the fact it's not just congressmen. Like congressmen used $1,300 of campaign funds on Steam games. No. They added the word vaping. Talk about fucking clickbaiting.
yeah, but I mean, he did get like $31,000 from smoking ads, big tobacco. That's pretty funny. And he could have used that money on Steam games, but and the funny thing is too that he tried to blame this on his son, like for spending $1,300 on Steam games. Like I think that's really stupid. But you're doing something right, Gabe. If you got Congress wanting to buy your games on your site, I guess maybe he can bring Half-Life 3 to the table.
So, does anyone else notice that, like, apparently, like, hating on people who vape has become a thing?
I don't really fucking care.
No, it's not like I don't care if they vape or not. It's just like there are people who, like, go out of their way to insult people who vape, and it's kind of annoying.
It's because they see it as
just like the professor's typing.
You know?
I see it as like, I don't know, a hipster thing, and so they just make fun of hipster things.
That's because a lot of people who do vape do stupid stuff, like the guy who tried to vape semen. Like, yeah, but I mean, it's not really a thing that you should be doing. It's just making fun of people who vape, because who fucking cares? It's just another thing people to get addicted to. I mean, I've vaped before because I used to smoke, but like, you know, there's no harm in it. Just who fucking cares? As long as they're not polluting the air, then what harm are you doing? I don't know. People who hate on vaping shouldn't be, you know, it's not justified.
Yeah, vaping's not something I would do, but I understand why others do it. So hey, whatever.
Speaking of hating.
Speaking of blowing steam out of your ass.
So, Professor and Tori, you two have seen the Spooperman and Buttman movie.
What? It's
Ryan,
Batman.
we agreed on the title, Dayman versus Nightman.
Dayman versus Nightman.
Ah!
Fighter
Yes.
of the Nightman.
Do you even worship the light?
No.
It's Jesus
No, bitch,
figure
I praise
and
the sun.
Batman.
Praise the sun.
Yeah.
I just did
Yeah.
the praise
Champion of the
the
sun.
I did the praise the sun emote, by the way,
Yeah.
but you couldn't see me.
Yes.
Okay.
Do you praise the son of Krypton?
Hold on. Before you get into it, I will just have to say that Batman v Superman, like the last Superman movie, was like Superman is like Christ figure, and in this movie he's supposed to be like a Christ figure again.
Yeah.
So much so that they
That's
released
just a running theme. Yeah.
yeah, so much so that they released the fucking movie on Easter. Like, come on.
Oh my god, really?
Like, can you suck Superman's dick enough? Anyways,
It
I
was
guess
not on Easter.
it wasn't.
Yeah, it was the week after Easter, or a
Well,
couple weeks
okay.
after Easter.
Well,
Easter was early.
Jesus rose from the grave, and I mean, Jesus could be Superman. We don't know that.
We don't, he's a lich. Remember, we discussed this.
Super Lich?
Yes, we discussed it. Mormons believe that Jesus the Lich came to North America to raise a Native American army, and clearly, and that's where the second D&D adventure campaign begins. Because you have to play a Native American team of 4 Native Americans gone to slaughter the Jesus Lich, and they win.
Yes,
But now the Mormons gather to resurrect their Dark Lord.
Superman.
That's part 3 of the D&D adventure.
But go on with Superman and Buttman.
Okay. So I saw it Sunday. Tori saw it before me.
Overall, I saw the Thursday of the weekend it came out. Yeah.
To make clear, I liked Man of Steel overall. In fact, in general, I like Zack Snyder's movies. That makes me different. I know from some. There are people who despise Zack Snyder's style, including a lot of critics. However, I think in terms of the critical reaction to Snyder, for the most part, I think is more politically motivated. Snyder's Hollywood politics are not to the liking of more than a few critics, so they trash his movies just because of that. So that's something to take into account. Now, that said, I don't like him just because of his politics. I like Watchmen. Watchmen is an amazing comic book movie.
I was going to say, as far as, I was willing to trust Zack Snyder on this because I enjoyed Watchmen. Watchmen is a dark and gritty book with, anarchist themes or... that's what it feels like. So I know it's that is a movie about that, and he can do that. And because I didn't read the comic book before I saw the movie. I only heard of Watchmen when the movie was coming out, and all of my cousins wanted to see it, and so I went with them. And I'm like, oh, wow, that movie was awesome. And so I got interested in the book, which is what a comic book movie is supposed to do. Introduce people to the source material, entertain them, and then make them read the better book.
We only got about 15 minutes on it. I don't want to spend it too long on other movies. I'm just trying to set background here. So anyway, I like Watchmen. Watchmen was very high visual fidelity. 300, again, very high visual fidelity. Very good, in my opinion, a good movie. A lot of people trash it. It's a good movie. It's a good heroic movie. It makes you feel good about the stand of heroic characters. This is one thing that reason people trash Snyder. Snyder likes to portray classic heroes. He likes to portray heroism. He likes to portray romanticism. There is a trend in modern Hollywood that hates heroes. They want either demented, kind of twisted figures, or they like or they like alternative heroes and stuff. They don't like classic heroes. They consider classic heroes passé. Snyder does not, and I respect him for that. He's not always the best at doing it, but he tries. And Man of Steel, the reason I like Man of Steel overall is because I felt that he did a fairly good job of taking the idea of what is Superman, what is a Superman, what does the title Superman mean, and then tapping into various symbols for it. So in this case, for example, Man of Steel, Superman is the Superman of Krypton. He is the pinnacle of Krypton because he is naturally born. He is not restricted by caste. His father is a science caste. That's all he can do. Zod is military caste. That's all he can do. He is limited by the caste he is genetically engineered for. Superman can be anything. He can transcend the boundaries of that society, so he can be more than just someone bound into a caste. And that was brilliant symbolism there. So the main issue with Batman Superman here is where Man of Steel had that really cool philosophical feel to it that I enjoyed. Batman Superman does tone that down, unfortunately. It is not as thoughtful a film as Man of Steel, and so as a result, I didn't like it as much. It is not a bad movie.
Mm-hmm. As far as
sorry, jump in.
As far as going on your point of what it means to be Superman, what I enjoyed from Man of Steel that they didn't really bring into Batman versus Superman, it was more about Superman deciding what his home was, because that was Zod's. That's what Zod was telling him. It's why would you defend Earth? This isn't your home. Krypton is your home, and you have the future of Krypton inside of you. So why would you get? If you want to save the Earth, you would destroy any possibility of getting your real people back. And he chose the Earth. He's this is my home now. This is where I was raised, and I am like I belong to Earth now. And in Batman versus Superman, he just felt so distant. I didn't get that whole like these are my people. Like I'm for them. Like he helps them, but he still feels distant, especially because we see a lot of it from Batman perspective as Batman sees him as the outsider because, well, he saw him run into a whole bunch of buildings. And that's his main beef with Superman. It's like, you destroyed this town, including one of my buildings, and orphaned my workers' children, and that's why I hate you. Yeah. And, like, he never actually gets to tell... He never actually confronts him about that. They're just like, oh, we gotta fight now. Like, you know why we're fighting, but they don't get to talk about it.
Yeah, I'll get more into that in the second half in terms of what I didn't like about the film. But yeah, things it does right with Superman in the film. One, you get a montage of Superman saving people. That was good. That was like, yes, good. The music kind of sucks. The music wasn't too good for it. Like, I missed the uplifting John Williams theme. But they had a montage of Superman saving people. It's like, yes, right on. You know, like Superman's right in the middle. You know, they're at a dinner. He knows Batman is up to something. He wants to follow Batman. But then on the news, he sees, oh, there's a burning building. I'm going to go save those people. Like, right away, just, like, he knows Batman's up to something. He really, really wants to keep tabs on him because he doesn't know, like, what's going on there. But he's got to save the people because that's what he does. That's who he is. The other thing I really like, a continuation from Man of Steel, is they had Ma Kent told him, you know, hey, you know, you can be their hero. You can do all the saving and all that stuff. Or you know what? You can choose not to. Okay, you can choose whether or not you want to be a hero. You are not obligated. There's no societal obligation that forces you to be their hero. So if you want to be, do it of your own choice. You know, choose whether you want to be a hero. And that's really good. It stems from the first movie. I wish there'd been more of that, more exploration of, you know, Superman has to choose. And here he does make the choice, which is good. He says, nope, this is my home. I'm going to defend this. I'm making the choice to be a hero. I'm making the choice to give it my all. And that was good, but there needed to be more. Like Man of Steel needed more depth to its philosophical elements, and this movie needed even more depth to it. Like, there's 30 minutes of deleted scenes or something. I really want to watch that. I want to see the director's cut for this. 2.5 hours. This movie is too short. Okay, I did not. By the way, and I say it's a 2.5 hour film. I could say this: it did not feel like a 2.5 hour film. Like
it didn't. It felt complete. It did not feel complete. That's why, because I wasn't checking my watch. I was also like, no. But there was so much stuff they brought up. It's over already. Like,
yeah, I hit the last hour. I'm like, wait, what? We're already towards the ending. Wait, what? Huh? Whoa, that was fast. Speaking of fast, the one criticism of the film that holds the editing is choppy. It is not. It is not edited well. They need to get a new editor for it. It's not all on Snyder on that one. That's his editor. They need to get a better editor for the next movie. That's I had some problems there, but Superman symbolism is there. His choice. The other thing Snyder does, he references Watchmen. He actually, some of the stuff with Dr. Manhattan in Watchmen, you actually have parallels to that here, with the way Lex Luthor manipulates Superman, trying to set public opinion against him, make him doubt himself, things like that. It's very similar to what Ozymandias does to Dr. Manhattan. I think that's on purpose. I think Snyder put that in there on purpose. And
I think that was well done. Also, that was kind of the point of Dr. Manhattan in the first place, because it's like, in this very grounded real world, how would we actually handle someone who has actual real life superpowers and isn't just a person with reasonable, like, you know, like believable amount of wealth, believable skills that you can pick up if you do like super military training? It's like, no, what do you do when you deal with a god?
Yeah. How do you deal with a guy with a giant blue penis?
The other good things. I don't want to, because Gal Gadot was a perfect choice for Wonder Woman.
Yes.
I had a lot of
oh my god, I loved Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman,
wonderful.
Was the
definitely the best performance. Really look
best music.
I had my doubts. Only because she was an unknown. I had no more doubts. Like, solid choice, good move. Snyder did an excellent casting there. Good on him. Affleck was good as Batman. A lot of people are giving him tons of praise. I think it's undeserved. I think Bale's Batman was better. I think Bale acted as Batman better overall. Affleck does have a better Batman voice. They do explain that Affleck's Batman uses a voice box to alter his tone, so he doesn't have like he's not like speaking in weird voices. It's just his voice auto tune. Yeah, so that worked better. However, Bale was a better Batman overall, in my opinion. Affleck is not bad. Affleck's a good Batman. Looking forward to seeing him more. He won me over. Jesse Eisenberg as Lex Luthor Jr. He is not Lex Luthor. He is Alexander Luthor, the son.
Oh.
He is not Lex Luthor. He is the son.
He even goes into details like, oh, my dad did this. When my dad, in East Germany, whatever, all this, my dad built this wealth.
Yep. And so as Alexander Luthor, yeah, he's pretty spot on. Alexander Luthor was about as nutty as they portray in here. So that was actually works. So that was good. The other bits,
and at least his character was very consistent, because I was expecting him to be all over the place. Like, I was expecting him to be like confused, like he wouldn't know what kind of villain to be. But I was like, well, at least he's the same kind of nutty type throughout the whole thing. So you have an idea that it's the same character.
Yeah, and
so it's pretty well established.
One thing I regret they did, there's a deleted scene floating around the internet. Watch it after you see the film. It explains why Luthor is about as nutty as he is. And it was actually a really important scene that they should have left in. Because they referenced the upcoming Justice League movie, who they're going to be fighting. You can probably guess who it is. And one of the deleted scenes is Luthor encountering one of his missionaries. You'd also see in one of the scenes, you see parademons. Parademons are in the film. They look amazing. Very good design on the parademons. So let's see. Oh, the other bit I liked, Batman. Batman's arc is kind of neat. Like, a lot of people are complaining that, Batman is killing people. Look how brutal he's treating. That's the point. One of the purposes, one of the things I'm thinking here is people have critiqued Man of Steel and this movie for being too dark. I think that's on purpose. I don't think Snyder is doing it gratuitously. Looking at the theme of this film, I think he's setting up to not be as dark going forward. I think one of the themes he's trying to do here is our world is a crapsack world. So Superman comes into a crapsack world. That's why Paul Kent is all like, man, if you're exceptional, people will beat you down. If you stand out, you're a nail looking for a hammer. And I don't know whether you want to do that. So that was one of his themes, because that's a world where that happens, where the exceptional are oppressed and suppressed, and society sucks because the exceptional cannot be exceptional without inviting scorn and hate. That continues in this film, where you see the fear that Superman engenders from Batman, for example. So this is a Batman who has given up hope. He is on the edge. Like, he has almost lost his humanity. There's a dream sequence where he is attacked by the Bat. If people know the comics, know that Batman always worries about being insane from being in the abyss too long. This is a Batman who's right on the edge. He's now killing bad guys. He is branding people. He's almost to the point of a villain. And so one of the themes is him getting over that, and he does. Like, there's an ending scene there where he could make a choice to be like the old Batman. He doesn't. He returns to his old self. In the course of the movie, he regains his humanity. He regains his belief. He regains some of the old heroism of the original Batman that we know and love. That's one of the themes of this film, is that Superman, in being an example, makes people more heroic, instills belief, instills hope, and is restoring a bit of light to this crapsack world. And I think going forward, you're going to see the movies get a little lighter. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Warner Brothers could completely smack down this idea and be like, no, grim and dark all the time. If they do that, they're stupid. Because Snyder is actually setting it up so, like, yeah, these first couple movies are all dark, but as the heroes band together, as more people unite, as they fight darkness. Exactly. He's could be setting up the long game where you're going to get a lighter, more heroic film down the road, which will redeem these early dark period. Whereas Marvel is like, we're starting light and happy and then getting serious. He's like, we're starting serious and then we're going to bring in the light, because then it's more uplifting to see them rise above this crapsack world of no heroes. Now there are heroes. And I think that's where he's going. I hope that's where he's going. And he's smart enough, he's clever enough based on his experience with Watchmen and 300. I think that's what he's going to do. And I like that. I really like that part. The bad, Doomsday was terrible. Oh my God. Doomsday was just awful.
I did actually, yeah, like, especially at first, because, like, he just comes out and he just, like, he looks like the Rancor from Return of the Jedi.
Or
and then towards, although towards the middle of the fight, like, once he started, like, gaining power and actually started growing the spikes, I thought that part was actually pretty cool. That's what I'm like, because at first I'm like, oh, it doesn't really look like Doomsday. And then he started growing spikes, and then me and my cousin were like, aw, yes.
Yeah.
There we go. That's Doomsday.
Oh, I forgot. There are Dark Knight Returns references in here, and they are pretty good. Some of the
up the butt?
Yeah. So some of that Batman uses on Superman are straight out of Dark Knight Returns. And one of the scenes where the president, I might as well spoil, the president launches a nuke on Doomsday and Superman, that's straight out of Dark Knight Returns as well. Very well done. Mm-hmm. Nice little cameo there from Snyder. I really like that. Likewise,
that was cool. I'm like, I was like, they're going to do the thing where, like, the nuclear bomb does, like, it looks like it kills him. Well, it just sucks him all his power. It really hurts him, but then the sun gives him the power again.
Yeah, exactly. Well, Superman feeds on radiation, so it's established that sun radiation is good. Nuclear radiation hurts him. That's been a common thing. It's like poison to him. He absorbs it, and it's not good for him. As I said, editing was bad. I didn't like the music too much. Like, the main theme was muddy, a little overwrought. The music. I
did love Wonder Woman's theme. Hers when she showed up with her shield, and it's like, it was just this. It was just this kind of rock and roll theme, and so I was like, yes, Wonder Woman in all of her glory. Yeah, and I do I like how as soon as the team realizes that there is a big problem, particularly Doomsday, they don't banter, they just do it. They just start working together. And I was like, yes.
One of my favorite Wonder Woman moments was, like, Doomsday smacks her hard, like, knocks her shield out, knocks her sword out of her hand. She is on the ground sliding. She gets back up, gives a grin, and like goes to grab her sword and charges right back in because she's loving it. She's loving the fight against Doomsday, and that was good. That was really nice. By the way, they are also, because Superman and Lois Lane are an item, which that's another point in this show's favor. Better than New 52. Superman and Lois Lane are a thing. They are setting up Batman, Wonder Woman. For anyone who's a fan of Bruce Timm, Justice League Unlimited, Wonder Woman Batman is a thing. And I love that pairing because it's like, the greatest man paired with the greatest woman. That makes sense. You know, Superman Wonder Woman is stupid. It's cliched. Batman Wonder Woman, it's like, that's cool. I like that because Batman's got the savoir-faire. He can hang with royalty. He can totally pull off, going to Themyscira and saying hi to Wonder Woman's mom and being at a ball. That's cool. He's got that grace. Clark Kent does not have that kind of grace. So that's cool. They're going the Batman Wonder Woman route. Great shout out to Bruce Timm there. I can't say I look forward to Suicide Squad though, but I am looking forward to the Wonder Woman movie.
Yes. I'm so looking forward to that.
I also do not like their choice of Flash.
You don't like Ezra Miller?
Yeah, they previewed the Flash, and I'm like, that's not the Flash. Yeah. TV Flash is the Flash. We've got a Barry Allen, and he's better looking in the part than the guy they chose.
I heard that's not Barry Allen, but the other Flash.
Wally West.
Well, that's Wally West?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I could see that being Wally. I love Wally.
Okay. That's better than. Okay.
Wally West, after all, is the more popular Flash.
What?
Well, he was my Justice League Flash.
Yeah, Wally West. In comic book history, Wally West is the more popular Flash before Barry Allen because we had Wally for a very long time.
True. I think Barry. I don't know. I think Barry's regained the popularity thanks to the TV show, though.
That's true.
But fuck. I don't know how to explain it. Just because we have a cute guy doing this doesn't mean that you can't retcon 50 plus years of history we've had with like these characters, and we can't erase the fact that Wally West is our main.
The guy who plays Barry Allen in the Flash show isn't like just here. Like he's a competent actor and such.
Yeah. He embodies the hopefulness of Barry Allen. He's I mean, and we'll get to this when we talk about Supergirl episode, but like he embodies the whole idea of Flash as the social glue of the Justice League. You know, that's something that Bruce Timm got, is Flash is the social one. Flash is the one who alleviates tension and is everybody's friend. Everyone gets along with the Flash. Mm-hmm. And Barry Allen in the TV show is perfect at that. Like every team up he does, every crossover, he is just so good at bouncing off the others because the actor is so good. If this is Wally West, that's fine. I don't have a problem with Wally West, but it's just like Wally West was the Flash after Crisis. So he's the 80s, 90s Flash to me. And so that's more the modern Flash. And like I understand that's a lot of people's childhood. A lot of comic readers today were from that 80s, 90s period. I mean, I was more Marvel than DC, but you know, so I understand loving Wally West. Don't get me wrong. It's just I like Barry Allen because the TV show and because he's the original there. I mean, apart from Golden Age Flash.
You mean Jay Garrick, who's the original
Jay
Flash?
Garrick, who is now Zoom. The spoilers.
Anyway,
but
okay. Back to Batman versus Superman.
Sorry,
when it came to like the actual Batman versus Superman fight, like I thought like the motivation to like start it, it's like, oh, you have to fight Batman because I have your mother. And if you even think about going after her instead of fighting Batman, I'm gonna kill her right now.
Oh.
Yeah. The biggest problem I have with the film, Batman gets played. Batman gets played like a total chump by Lex Luthor. That's what the plot relies on. Because Batman is completely manipulated by Lex Luthor into fighting Superman. Like Lex Luthor psychologically plays him as like, that's not.
It's like, yes, steal my kryptonite, but kill him with the kryptonite that you stole from me, because that'll ultimately play my plan.
Yeah, it was. I didn't like that part.
I did like the moment in the fight though, because normally I'm just like, oh, it's not fair. Just when the kryptonite is close to them, then Batman is winning the fight. If the kryptonite is away, then Superman's winning. I did like when like he was starting to gain his strength back, so Batman is just punching him, and it's like, oh, punch, and then it just gets weaker and weaker until it hits him in the chin, and it's just like, ding.
Yeah.
I was like, ooh.
Yeah.
That moment was cool.
Yeah, and then Batman's reaction of like, oh, wait a minute.
Oh, shit.
It wore off that fast? Oh, dear. That was okay. The final fight versus Doomsday was all right. The special effects are good. Go see it in theaters because of it. The fight choreography was, I don't know. Again, Batman gets played. And I generally have a little more respect for Batman than that. I like the guy, Jeremy Irons. Jeremy Irons was a very good Alfred.
Alfred. I did like his Alfred was more like, when are you going to settle down, Master Wayne? When are you going to get married and have kids, Master Wayne?
Yeah. Well, this is a Batman who's been at it for a while. So that
so it's like, come on, time is ticking. Your biological clock is ticking.
Yeah, he kept the Michael Caine sass from the Nolan trilogy. So that was good. Yes. So, all right. Anyway, but yeah. So poor editing. The philosophy's not as deep. The symbolism needed to be explored more. I'm really hoping the director's cut adds back some stuff that's missing. It's just it just ends too quickly. There's not enough oomph. Cameos are good. Several of the acting is good. But yeah, Superman just seems too distant in here. Cavill does the best with what he's got, but it's not a lot. He needed to be thrown a bit more material to bounce off of. I wish we'd gotten like there's a scene Superman goes to the Congress. There's a big setup because you're hoping he gets this big huge speech, and he doesn't, and it sucks. I was really looking forward to Superman delivering like
some of a speech before it blew up.
Yeah,
just like, hey, I convinced everyone.
Yeah, boom. Spoilers. There's an explosion. But the they're like Howard Rourke moment in the courtroom where Howard Rourke like lays down and it's like, I am a man and I own what I make, and no one will take that from me, and no one has the right to take that from me. And like give Superman that kind of moment, because Snyder's a big fan of the Fountainhead, so I was looking forward to that kind of big rousing speech moment. And it was like, you went with explosion. darn it, man, darn it. You had a really cool chance to give Superman a classic Superman speech, and you blew it. He doesn't get any good Superman speeches, which kind of awful. Like Captain America has gotten better speeches in his film and better lines in his film than Superman's gotten in his. And they're both, in my opinion, very inspirational figures. So Superman should be getting more speeches, like good ones. I think Cavill could.
Yeah, because if he's gonna be the Boy Scout, you got to give Boy Scout righteous speech.
Yeah,
it's just what you do. It's just what you do.
Yeah, he should be telling us about truth, justice, and the American way. Humor-wise, the best jokes are from Perry. I like Perry White.
Perry.
I did like him.
Yeah.
Played by Lawrence Fishburne.
Lawrence Fishburne's good. Perry, dead on. That was great. So good humor there. It could have used a little more humor, but I understand why they didn't do that. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. There's more. I could talk more about the symbolism of like the redemption, blah blah blah. But yeah, you get the idea. There's a lot of philosophy at work. There is stuff to think about. Like I found myself thinking about the film after it was done for a while. So that's a good sign. Usually a movie that you can think about and process and mull over, as opposed to just watch it, forget it. That's a good sign of a good film. It's not a great film. It could have been a great film, but it is not. But it's worth watching. Go see it.
Just change the director and fix the editing. That's what I would have done.
Okay. Yeah. So let's see. And hire someone new for the music. Music conflicts with the scenery sometimes.
Just keep the one Wonder Woman theme, but everything else, I don't even remember the other.
What themes. So how long was that? That was only like 10 minutes, right?
What? Oh no! God no! That was 15 plus.
Oh, okay. Oh, 15 minutes.
Well,
okay,
it's too late. We talked.
Yeah.
It's almost 20 minutes, actually.
so Tori, have you
I watched
Once Upon a Time?
I watched all 3 of the Overwatch videos while you guys were talking.
Same here.
And apparently you had a chat about John dropping his sandwich, his beautiful,
he made
beautiful roast beef with provolone on potato bread.
Mm. So, are you going to make one for all of us at San Japan, John?
Listen, fuck you.
Oh,
Wow.
You do know I like food, right? Like you like to cook for people who enjoy food. I enjoy food, so if you cook stuff for me, I'll eat it.
Professor, tell me, riddle me this: where the fuck am I gonna cook food at San Japan?
Got a
You can
point.
get a suite.
Rent a hotel with the kitchen suite.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, do you think I have money?
I have a kitchen suite in my hotel.
Days in is cheap.
Wait,
Yeah.
hold up.
You could just stop by. Stop by at my house. Can't spend the night, but you can stop
Tom,
by.
you're getting a suite with a kitchen and shit?
Yeah, because like I said, I have like 6 people going.
Oh, and you don't even invite us? What the hell?
I mean, you can come over to cook, John, but like
I mean, as long as we get to stay there,
I don't mind stopping by. I will say my roommate limit is about 4. That's about the most. I can handle about 3 other people in the room with me before I start getting antsy and faces getting stabbed because there's too much like personal space violations.
too many cooks.
See, I have to opt out and get my own room because my room is the party room, and yeah.
You're gonna have to get your own room for the
Party.
special.
I want to have a party.
Well, the thing is,
Party.
every
You know, I
It's
know,
a sweat
party.
room.
well, every con I do, literally, my room is the party room where I have all the booze, and I'm talking all the booze, and I like to party in my room.
Oh, good for you, John.
Cool.
But I guess
Oh,
why
hey,
I can't share.
Now keep
That's
in mind
why I
there'll be
can't share
late night
room with
gaming.
anybody.
There'll be late night gaming in San Japan. I should be running it again this year. Same guys in charge of tabletop, so you can come on down to the late night gaming room and party there.
See,
Or we
what
can go to
you-
Hentai
See, what
Fest.
you need to do, Professor, is what you.
Oh God, no! Don't go to Hentai Fest.
Yes, go to Hentai Fest. No, what you need to do, Professor, is not do one night of late night gaming and go drinking with us.
Yeah.
Okay,
but
well
Cheetos.
I run it Friday and Saturday, so sure. But what I'm saying is, don't go to your hotel room to drink. Like if I'm in charge of late night gaming,
Professor,
I don't necessarily have to.
Do you
Huh?
really want a really drunk, irresponsible, stupid John in your late night
Ryan.
gaming area?
Again.
And Ryan.
but I mean, you did that at RealmsCon. And
No,
was fine.
no, Professor, that wasn't even my final form.
Oh my.
That was stage 1.
That was phase 1. Okay. So have you mastered golden level yet?
I have.
I am super drunk, John. Super drunk.
Okay. Or super drunk blue.
Yeah, super drunk blue. That's how drunk I get. Let's put it this way: I've mastered my drunk level at PAX South.
All right.
PAX,
Yeah, I
you
remember how
PAX,
drunk you got at PAX South. Oh,
that was a lot of booze.
By the way, Fred's going to be there as usual. So is he going to throw a party? Maybe we could do that.
No,
Usually goes to Tito's.
He goes to Tito. He does his own thing, but I'm working on getting some stuff done. Sound Japan.
Okay. All right. Hey, if you organize a party, like a social party where I can meet people who are like and stuff, I'm fine with that. I'm down with that.
Hold your horses, buddy. I haven't yet again. I can't plan anything until June.
June. Okay, that's fine.
And I need to figure out how we're gonna get Ryan down here on a megabus.
And how to get Overwatch. I just wanted to bring up Overwatch.
Yeah. So, I will say, so Tori hasn't seen the episode yet, and I don't want to spend 10 minutes talking about it all on my own, but there was an episode of Supergirl called World's Finest. It had The Flash on Supergirl. That episode was better. That episode was better than Batman versus Superman. Like,
they look like they want to bang.
They just seem like nicer kids.
Yeah, they did.
If they meet each other, they're not going to be like you.
Yeah. It was bright. Oh, it was happy. It was funny. Yeah. It had. I mean, I'll put it this way. One of the lines of the episode is so like Barry Allen, Jimmy Olsen, and the others like they walk into Cat Grant's office. So she says, "Huh, you four look like the racially diverse cast of a CW show." It's like, my god!
That's 2 on the nose.
I quit.
That's 2 on the nose.
That was great writing. The writers were hitting themselves on the head pretty hard with that. I loved it. That was hilarious. And so that show, that one episode, was better than the movie. So go watch that. If you want to see a superhero team up done in a very bright, positive manner, go watch Flash Supergirl. That was a good team up. That was a good episode. I really liked that episode.
As opposed to the dark and gritty Batman v Superman.
Yeah.
This is something that would you recommend seeing this after that to cleanse your palate? Basically, yeah, that's kind of how I did it. Or go watch Justice League Unlimited, the Bruce Timm stuff. That's also.
Oh my god, yes.
The Bruce Timm Superman Batman show was quite good. The other one, the Public Enemies, Superman Batman Public Enemies, was also really good because that was those two.
Kind of bad.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I like the dialogue between them because
the dialogue's okay, but there's a lot of flawed elements in that movie.
Probably from the original comic. The original comic had some flaws to it.
Speaking of DC animated, since Professor and Tori got like an hour on Batman v Superman, I'm gonna give like my 2 cents on the new movie that came out.
Go for it.
Teen Titans versus Justice League.
AKA Raven's new design is ultra hot, so
yeah.
She's 15. I'm gonna fucking shit on you right now, motherfucker.
She a demon?
She's a demon.
She's a demon.
I mean,
okay,
so who knows what her
she's
age?
She's 600 years old in demon years.
Yeah.
No. Hold up. 1, you can't give me shit for liking Mary Rose if she's 18, but fucking Raven in this movie's 15. So fuck you.
If you're bringing me down for that,
for liking Mary Rose.
No. Tom did.
I do.
Shame on you, Tom.
Hey man.
She's 15. 2.
There will be no kink shaming unless it's Tori.
I will call Kinem to kink shame people.
There's no kink shaming on Mother Base.
No kink shaming on Mother Base. Moe.
Who the fuck put these posters up? These idol girl posters.
Cause, damn it.
Moe.
So this movie, if you've ever read the original Teen Titans, it pretty much plays out in the sense that Raven's father is coming to wreck shit, and yeah, Justice League says, "Oh well, hey, there's a girl here who is a threat. What the fuck's going on?" And the Teen Titans are like, "Oh, well, we're the Teen Titans. We can do shit. We can take on the Justice League." And it's Oh, this movie's tropey as it is bad.
Yeah.
The DC animated took a really bad turn, and I really want to slap the person who made this movie because the voice choices were very bad. The animation was at best, and there is a so unnecessary scene in which Starfire has a fucking Sailor Moon transformation scene, and it's not relevant. It does not add anything to the fucking movie,
But
and
John,
it just looks stupid.
But
She's
John,
man.
we gotta
That's
have
like
that
Reeves.
good fat material for the fanboys.
There's already a scene where you see her fucking legs open and you see her fucking tatas out there. I think there's enough fan fucking service in there.
They
Jeez.
gotta
God.
add a little more.
No.
You gotta get the
Fuck that.
weebs.
With
No.
the magical
It got
girl.
me invested into the movie. I want to
Look.
watch the movie now because of that.
I want to just shit on this movie because it has so much potential to be a good movie, and you know what? They fuck it up.
Well, because Blue Beetle's in it.
No, Blue Beetle's a good character.
I hate Blue Beetle.
You hate
his-
What?
I hate
Wait,
his-
which Blue Beetle?
Jaime Rivera. It's the second Blue Beetle.
I liked
Third.
him in Brave and the Bold. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But
Well, hold on. I
I
remember
like Blue.
Ted Ford was the second Blue Beetle. There was a Blue Beetle before him. So
I don't
Jaime
consi-
is the third Blue.
I don't consider the one before Ted existent. I only consider Ted as only true Blue Beetle.
No, what? Oh,
Shh.
right. Yes. No, but when Jaime gets the Blue Beetle, they specifically refer like he's told that Ted's predecessor could never Ted's predecessor had the power of the Blue Beetle, but Ted couldn't unlock it. He just used the tech.
Professor.
What?
Shh.
Okay.
John
Ted-
just wants to be around.
Ted Ford was an awesome Blue Beetle. One of my
Ted's
favorite.
the only good. Ted was the only good one.
Oh, Jaime was okay. I kind of like some Jaime.
Jaime's not a Blue Beetle. He's just a kid in a fucking super suit.
I'm gonna just say it right now. He looks like a Ben 10 character. That's probably why I didn't like him.
Maybe.
That's very
There is
fair.
a similarity. Yeah, I liked him in Young Justice. Young Justice does a very good job with the character.
I didn't get too far in the second season.
A lot of people didn't. Wah, wah.
Yeah.
That's
Overall, this
Yeah, just
movie.
wait till that third season drops. Oh man.
Oh yeah. We're waiting for that.
Overall, this movie kind of forces it on, like the whole like, oh, Cyborg joins the roster because he's not really a kid, but he's not really an adult.
And they need an ethnic guy on the team. That's the whole reason.
I mean,
We have Jaime.
we have Jaime, we have Jamie,
Yeah, but still,
and we
They
have
don't consi-
Indians.
they
We
don't
have
consider
Indians
our
and
race
Asians.
as the ethnic.
Also, what's Beast Boy?
white.
He's green.
He's Garfield.
Oh yeah, his name is Garfield.
Oh,
White
okay.
Tori.
He can turn into Garfield too. Actually, I think that's a joke they use in Teen Titans, where I think he
Yeah.
actually turns into Garfield at some point.
And,
It's
he turns into Odie, and Robin's Garfield. It's a Teen Titans Go episode. So
I figured. I'm like, that sounds like a Teen Titans Go.
you
kind
would
of
watch
thing.
Go. Shame on you.
it's good. Fuck you.
Teen
What?
Titans Go
It's
is garbage.
silly. It's
I like it.
background noise for
Look,
when I need to relax.
all right. I like superhero shows, but like I'm just tired of like seeing Batman, Superman, or like any new superhero movies. Like we got to take everything seriously, or we just and like
I
I
know, I
like to
get
see
that.
stupid every now and then.
It's
just mine. I don't care about the canon of the original Teen Titans because you always have that memory of what the Teen Titans were at the old cartoons. But like I don't know, I just like it because it's stupid.
See, if you
Tom,
want stupid,
I understand wanting a comedy version. I will argue that Robot Chicken does a better job at that than Teen Titans Go.
Yes.
Teen Titans Go is attempting to be a parody, but is not very good at being a parody. I don't.
Granted, Robot Chicken is for Adult Swim, so adult
Yeah.
jokes, adult
see
content.
if you want to watch a good comedy superhero series, watch Batman: Brave and the Bold. That is
I will agree that Batman Brave and the Bold is a
Outrageous.
fantastic show. But like it's in the same vein of I just want to watch something dumb. Like just let me watch something dumb.
Yeah.
I mean, you
By the way,
could always watch a Marvel. You could always watch a Marvel animated because they're all pretty shitty.
Yeah. Has
Except
anyone
for
gotten?
Spider-Man.
I mean, you could watch Agents of Smash.
Ultimate
because
Spider-Man is so stupid.
60
Just watch-
Spider-Man is the best.
Just watch Agents.
Ultimate Spider-Man is so like after school special. It's ridiculous.
Tom, just watch Hulk Agents of Smash. That's just fucking garbage right there.
I mean, too, I don't like a lot of the Marvel animated series in general. So I don't know. I mean, and plus I don't know any of the lore for it, like you guys know. So I'm really not attached
Hulk
to
Smash,
Teen
Hulk
Titans.
Smash.
So
Oh.
again,
I do need to note there's one thing I really, really hate about this movie, and that's Solomon Grundy.
he was born on a Monday.
Born on a Monday.
Ted Bundy.
When did he die?
Killed on a Sunday, born on a Monday. They make Solomon Grundy the Hulk in this movie, and it's so bad. He literally has a line, and he goes, "Solomon Grundy smash." Yeah, so DC, get the shit out your brain. You make one okay movie, you can't make it. You don't fuck it up anymore. You're gonna fuck up DC. Hold on, real talk here. DC, look me in the eye right now. Look me in the eye.
Yes.
DC Rebirth. You might fuck it up there. That's fine. You fucked up New 52 and you fucked up DCU. I don't give a shit. DC, you made an okay live action movie. Suicide Squad's gonna suck. Suicide Squad's gonna suck. It's gonna bomb. It's okay, mate.
Oh
But
my
listen-
god. When I heard that they're like reshooting things to make it look more lighthearted and funny, I was just like,
They're trying to do a dead.
I'm sorry, what?
I think I lost it when Jared Leto says my performance as the Joker will be like the most terrifying. The movie's rated PG-13. Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm sorry.
Get your head out of your own ass, Jared Leto.
I swear, DC Comics. If you fuck up,
Go back with Shaggy 2 Dope and Jazzy, whatever.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
okay, hold up. What was the rating for Dark Knight?
PG-13.
They were all PG-13.
That scene where it's Joker with the recording and the guy, and
That was
that was scary.
That was chilling.
That was like chilling. And if you could granted
that
that
was
with
almost-
Heath Ledger.
Yeah, and that was
Probably
all
a far
Heath Ledger
better.
too. Like Nolan gave Heath Ledger a camera and said, "Go do this. Here's an actor. Go do this thing." And Heath Ledger did the whole thing. That was all him, all of it. It was
They
That was
tried to
good.
do that with these new actors, but like it's so ridiculous that the notes that you hear on set where like the actors have to have fucking psychiatrists come in because it's getting too real on set. It's like fuck off. Like
No,
Heath
Ledger
I mean
got
like no with Suicide Squad, like with Heath Ledger, I know he had some shit, but like I don't know. I mean, this film just seems too pretentious. You know, it's trying to go for something pretentious, I think. I mean, the idea of Suicide Squad sounds really cool. Like, you know, supervillains coming together and fucking cleaning up streets. That sounds cool. But, like, I don't know. With the actors saying what they're saying, it's like, God, just get your head out of your own ass.
Mm-hmm. It's like, just let me see the movie. Stop
Yeah.
telling me. It's like, I don't want your behind the scenes shenanigans. Just let me watch the movie.
And with
please.
Heath Ledger, like, you heard all that shit afterwards.
Mhm.
Like, it's just like they're trying to make the name for themselves with this shit. And it's just like, all right. And plus you got, Gothic Lolita, I mean, not Gothic Lolita, but like ditzy punk Hot Topic Harley Quinn and Joker, which is like, come on. I'm tired of that. Like, I want classic Batman the Animated Series Harley Quinn. Like, that was a good Harley Quinn. Because she was human. And like,
I'll settle with Arkham City Harley Quinn.
I mean, damn it, John, stop playing Tomo.
You can't tell me what to do.
I can hear you in the background.
I'm an adult. I can play fucking Mitomo if I want to.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. That doesn't look good to me either. But
I have no interest in seeing that movie either.
yeah,
I do want to say that DC's trying to do a lot, and I really hope they're not taking to Marvel, because Marvel's just in the fucking shitter in their comics. Have you seen their content? It's just so bad. Their comics are so bad.
I don't read the Marvel or DC comics because, you know, it's just like that. I just keep hearing they're bad.
Yeah.
Can I tell you something?
I'll
Can I tell you
stick with
something,
the
Ryan?
MCU. Thank you.
Ryan, can I tell you something? How bad it is right now?
Oh,
Stick with the
God.
anime.
Did Spider-Man make another deal with the devil?
Did Spider-Man
but
kill Uncle Ben?
Uncle Ben's coming back to life.
Are you fucking shitting me?
What?
Uncle Ben's
Oh,
gonna come
no.
back. No.
$100
He-
shares are gonna kill him.
Let me just say this:
Just so they
there
can
are
make
5
new
things that
Spider-Man.
I've read recently as to what's gonna happen in this all new different Marvel.
Oh dear.
Tori, you sit down and you learn from your DC friend here why comics are shit. Uncle Ben's coming back. I don't know why he's gonna come back. For what goddamn reason I don't know. 2, Mary Jane's becoming a spider person. For what? I don't know. Fucking, they're gonna do a Civil War 2, and they're gonna release it during Civil War.
Of course.
Oh
What?
god, that's the dumbest.
Well, that's just a
Why?
movie.
Because of
That's
fucking
just-
marketing. Jesus.
Mhm.
Well,
I
can I
can't.
stop you on there, John? With Spider-Gwen, I hear that's doing really good.
No.
Like-
But it's not Spider-Gwen in the same universe. It's literally Tony Stark giving her the Iron Spider suit and being like, "Oh, boy, you're Rescue Mark II."
Wait, hold on. What? Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
This
like
is not
I've read
Spider-Gwen.
Spider-Gwen, and that's really cool because Mary Jane's a fucking asshole in that one.
But
So
it's not in
that's
the
pretty
same
good, but-
universe.
Are you fucking? Never mind. I've stopped reading comics. I'm gonna go back to anime. Oh wait,
Yeah, that's the
terrible,
thing.
too.
Comics are so many like universe upon
Whoa,
universe.
hold
It's like,
up,
okay,
hold
for
up.
example.
Hold up, Tom. That is not true.
Dude, I've probably read more manga than you've probably seen more anime than me because granted, I've not watched a lot of anime, but I've read a lot of shitty manga.
Oh, I
Okay.
mean, yeah, but like
Oh yeah.
for
But Tom,
for anime, you watch JoJo, my friend. JoJo's out.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
we can all be
I know.
happy.
Okay.
Let's just watch that first episode of JoJo last week. It's sublime.
Oh my,
Yeah.
it's
We're
like
all going to be watching JoJo together. That's going to be our new podcast thing. For the viewers at home,
Every-
we will be watching JoJo. Stand with us. No, I know.
Get out. I
There we go.
get out. Did he make a stand joke without knowing how to make a stand joke? Get out.
Stanto.
Oh, okay. My
Give me one
stand is
stand, this.
terrible puns. No. Anyway.
You have to name it after a band, though.
What was the name of the
Yeah.
theme song from the first part of Stardust Crusaders? Stand Up?
Stand Proud.
Stand Proud.
Stand
Oh,
up.
Wait, I already,
Yes.
Stand
I
up,
already
so
told
stand
you
up.
guys what my stand would be. The name of my stand would be Weird Science.
No, it has
I
to
know.
be a band.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Sorry. It would be Oingo Boingo.
That's already
That's
Yeah,
already a
history.
thing. It's
There's
already
two
a thing.
brothers
Really?
named Boingo and one named Boingo.
Yeah.
Dang. Okay. Man.
But that
I
got
don't know.
censored in the U.S. and it's named something else. But if,
Oh
What
my
about-
god.
if
Mandata
if you
and
read
Nada.
if you listen
Stupid.
to the Japanese dub, they'll say Oingo Boingo, but the subtitles will say something else.
They'll say Mandata
Okay.
and
Can I
Nada.
say,
That's it.
how about Thomas Dolby? Is there one named Thomas Dolby?
No.
It has
Hold
to be a
up.
band. No, well, no.
JoJo.
Thomas Dolby is a band. It's just named for the lead singer.
I
Okay,
mean,
mine- Can
What's the name?
mine be?
Thomas.
what?
Thomas Bulb. What is it? What is
Dolby.
Dolby.
Thomas
Dolby.
Baldwin.
It's in like Dolby sound. Thomas
Am
Dolby.
I-
He's saying she blinded me with science.
Blinded me with science. That's good.
Can my stand be called Jackson 5-0?
Okay, what does it do? You have to have a stand ability
Yeah,
because I've
what's
already
your
got my
stand
JoJo
ability?
to see, bro.
So it's a cross ability of 5 stands, but only one of them stands out.
Okay, can you explain this?
So I
Is it-
have
Not like King
so-
Crimson, right?
Professor,
Or,
I
no,
think
can
I
ex-
think your
yeah.
stand name is good. I don't think anyone has Tom Dolby.
Awesome. All right. So my
So-
stand would be Thomas Dolby. Its main attack would be to take things apart, rearrange them as I want, and put them back together. So I
calm
just,
down, Dio. Fuck.
That's Josuke. Josuke has the
Jeez.
ability to break things and put things back together in new form.
But- oh, phooey, really? That's already taken? Dang. If I
Dude,
wanted it to be called
can't-
Weird Science
JoJo's-
or something.
JoJo's been around since the 80s. They probably have almost everything.
You know the
Probably.
saying that the Simpsons did it? Well, JoJo did it.
Yeah.
JoJo did it.
Yeah. JoJo did it.
You want to have
Trump-
you want
Trump
ability
is
to stop
president?
time?
JoJo did it. Wait.
Tokyo Tomare. Sawado.
You want vampires? JoJo did it.
JoJo has everything. It's fucking dinosaurs. It's got Italians. Like who doesn't want-
Cowboys.
Yeah, cowboys. It's got fucking stands named Soft and Wet. Soft and
Huh.
That's such a good
Does it
stand.
have a stand named Sergio? Marcone. The composer for Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. God, I can't remember his name now. He just won an Oscar.
Probably not. I mean, it has to be like rock bands. Like there's a stand called Red Hot Chili Peppers. There's a stand
Red Hot
called.
Chili Pepper.
I cannot wait till he comes out.
Oh my
dude.
god! And it's like a tiny golden thing with a huge fucking penis. I'm not
It's
even
so
joking.
good. Was it? God damn it! Dragon Ball Z looking kid, Kirase. His fucking stand is basically Cell. Like he has 3 forms of one stand, and it's basically Cell. It's so great. Oh my god! Can we just talk about JoJo for a bit?
Sure.
Unfortunately, we got to push the button, guys.
Gotta
Yeah,
push
let's
buttons.
save that for
Okay.
next week.
All right, because next week we'll have 2 episodes to talk about. Then
Cool.
So, will you push the button? Ryan, do your little jingle.
Nah.
Push the button.
There's a
You
stand named
push
Green
the
Day.
Button. Push
Ooh.
the button. Push the button. Will you
Metallica.
push the button?
Oh my god.
Aerosmith.
Do they have like a Panic at the Disco stand?
They have a Boys
Black
Two Men.
Sabbath.
Oh,
Notorious
Boys
Yeah, you gotta have Black
B.I.G.
Sabbath.
They have a stand named Notorious B.I.G.
Yeah, they have a
Ooh.
fucking stand called. So good.
Does the Kanye West stand insist that it's the greatest
That's
thing
right.
ever?
There's a Foo Fighters stand.
Yeah, there's Foo Fighters. Fucking Pearl Jam too,
Goo
dude.
Goo Dolls.
Pearl Jam's in part 4. Fucking Superfly. Oh man, it's so good.
Vanilla Ice.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah, it's so good.
So there's Vanilla Ice.
Let's see. Fucking Purple
Does the
Haze.
Vanilla Ice stand get ninja powers?
No.
He's an
Yeah, it's
asshole.
like, what does he have? Shadow powers?
He's a vampire. He's
Oh.
Dio's fuckboy
Well,
vampire.
didn't Vanilla Ice have the ability to like destroy matter as if he touched it?
Yeah.
Well,
that
no,
was it.
his stand eats anything that goes into his mouth, and it like just disintegrates it.
That's what I'm saying.
the-
like,
The only thing is that he can't control the stand because he's inside the stand itself. So he can't see where he's going. The stand is like mindlessly doing the eating.
okay, let's play this game. Will you press the button? Simple game. I press the button. You ask you a question. You press the button or you don't. So first question. Will you press the button if you get to spend a week in your idea of paradise, but you live the rest of your life knowing that you'll never be as happy again?
I mean, I think that's everybody who travels to a new place. They're not as happy as they were when they're home. So, yes.
Yeah,
I
I'd like to go on one awesome vacation. Then, and then I know it's like, yeah, well, I had that time, and now I can get back to my life. It's never going to be super ultra awesome, Disneyland super time, but yeah.
It's like con depression.
That's the
Well,
thing. I don't get con depression. I just ride out the high for the next 3 days, and then I go back to life.
I do have to
So
say.
I could do it. I could handle it.
Tori does a bump of cocaine after every con. So, my question is, how loosely are we defining paradise here?
It's what you want. Like, it's everything that you want.
Yeah, everything
then fuck it.
paradise.
Okay, I'll answer my question after everyone else answers, because I have a way to fuck this one up.
Well, you'd go to New Zack Island and live with the dead or alive girls, because that's what I would do.
I mean,
But it gets destroyed in 14 days, so.
maybe, but okay. Professor, would you press the button?
What was the question one more time?
Oh, Professor, I hate you so much. You know that.
What?
Will you press the button, Professor? Stop typing on your keyboard. Jeez. You get to spend a week in your idea of paradise, but you live the rest of your life knowing you'll never be as happy again.
A week in paradise. Well, no, I would push the button, sure. Because then once I see my paradise, then I know what it is, so I can work to make the world into that, whether you want it or not.
You can sell
Okay.
tickets. You can sell 2 tickets to paradise. Pack your bags. We'll leave tonight.
Yeah,
Can my stand be called Jimmy Buffett?
They can.
it does nothing but parrot other people, though.
Yeah, it turns everyone into a parrot.
No, it turns everybody into margaritas.
No,
it runs away from pterodactyls. And
My special attack will be called Margaritaville.
Margaritaville.
Margaritaville. I would totally press the button under the idea that my idea of paradise is going to Vegas and winning it big.
Well, that's your idea of paradise.
Because after that I can use that money to go on mini vacations as much as I want.
Yeah, see.
That sounds like a good plan.
I mean, let's see.
Ryan, did you press the button?
Yes.
Any reason why, Ryan, or are we just gonna?
I just want to be happy.
I mean, does
You
your
don't get
paradise have
true
Tori?
happiness. Ha ha.
I mean, I'll be happy when I come visit my friends at San Japan,
Aww.
Yay.
Aw.
Yes.
and then be
That will be your
incredibly
paradise.
drunk and have half a week of hangover.
Ryan, I do need to let you know that once you're at the con, you're going to be drinking nonstop with me.
Oh yeah.
Like, we wake up in the morning and we drink coffee with Kahlua and Bailey's in it, and then we drink as we go.
Can we make it whiskey instead? I don't like cream in my coffee.
That's what
Okay,
she
you
said.
can. Well, you pour whatever you want in your coffee. I'm just saying, I like my.
I
start
want
off-
so much whiskey in my coffee that if you hold it up to your ear, you can hear it go. Tie tie tie.
It's a good one.
Right. Don't worry. There'll be plenty of flasks available at the con. Okay. Will you press the
I
button?
have hypoglycemia. Damn it.
Oh, we're pulling my bullshit. will you press the button? You can have sex with any one person you want, but that person closes their eyes and pretend it's David Letterman.
Pretend
What? I
it's
mean-
David Letterman?
Yes. So
No.
for the guys, because it says woman, but I have to make it for all sexes because Tori's here.
You know
You
what?
guys-
I'll push it because I don't give a fuck what they think. I'm the one having a good time.
I know, exactly, right?
What if they say David Letterman like while they're
Oh, David.
bone zoning
Well, that'd
you?
be
That would
funny.
kinda kill the
I
movie.
would
And I would
smack
understand.
them.
But what
Like
if you want to have sex with David Letterman?
And then he's thinking about
That you
himself.
think about,
Think about himself.
Oh, David, give it to me, David. Oh,
It's a terrible David Letterman impression.
John, do you want to have sex with David Letterman?
shh.
This is we're gonna have another intervention soon about you having sex with David Letterman.
Hey, stop it.
Yep.
Stop it, okay? Okay.
Now you're gonna stop having sex with David Letterman. Have sex to Oprah Winfrey instead.
Let me see if I can find another good one.
That Robot Chicken bit where they were like cops was pretty fucking hilarious too. You ever seen that
Sorry.
one with Oprah and Dr. Phil?
Tori, there is no stand called Panic at the Disco.
Hey,
What
found mine though. Find mine now.
Your stand would be really shitty because that band is shitty.
Hey,
It had that one good song.
You know,
Okay, so it has one good episode, then it fucks it up. It has one good chapter in the manga, then it dies.
most stands do. I mean, you know, look at part 3. There's just stands everywhere. Everyone gets. No, that's part 4. Everyone gets a stand. So
JoJo's mom, you get a stand.
Wow, there's just a stand called Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap.
dude,
Well,
that's the
that's
best
Tori's.
stand. In
That's
part
Tori's.
7. Dirty deeds done dirt cheap.
I thought that was a song. That's not the band
It
itself.
is a song. I think, they just name it after music things. Songs, albums.
I mean, like I said,
All
there's
right.
a stand called Purple Haze. So
There's
So, all
a
right,
stand
then I would-
called Octoon Baby, which is a U2 album.
it's a good.
Is there a stand called Weird Science?
It's
'Cause I
invisible.
want that stand.
I don't think so.
Okay, I would
Yeah.
take Weird Science.
Nope.
It would
Weird
have the
Science.
ability to create people Frankenstein style.
Okay.
You have to have like a butt in that because like almost every stand has a butt.
Okay, I create people. Oh, but they would be probably homicidal maniacs.
There you go.
Oh, there is a stand called Earth, Wind, and Fire. That is awesome.
Yeah.
I love that.
That's
band.
a-
Will you press- okay, guys, I got another one. Will you press the button? You gain all of Spider-Man's abilities, but you have to be naked for them to work.
Sure.
Fuck yeah. Can
Have you seen that?
can
that
I shoot
statue
my
spider?
webs from my dick?
Hmm.
I mean, if you try hard enough. I mean,
I mean, does
Can I
Spider-Man have
pelvic-
that power?
Can I pelvic thrust?
Well, if you attach the web shooter to your penis, then I guess you can.
Well, no. Spider-Man does gain organic webbing at some point. So if we're gonna use all of Spider-Man's abilities, we can rationale that he has had organic webbing.
He has radioactive semen too.
Yeah, that's also you also get the cancer-causing sperm. So
That's so hilarious. She fucking
oh god,
she had too much splooge in her.
My semen is cancerous.
Wow.
I mean, if I have all Spider-Man's abilities, then that means I can literally just put my body against something and it'll just stay stuck on it. So, be kind of interesting.
but you have to be naked for it to work. So I'm like,
Tori, what's the problem here? I am saying that I can literally put my hand on a lady's shirt and be like, "Oh, it's stuck." Hi.
Like, can you wear like a little bandito mask, or do you have to be...
What point of naked do you understand? You have to be naked.
Well, some people feel naked with shorts on.
No, it's not objective, Tom. It's you're naked. You have no clothes on.
What if you're
web
never
slinging in the
nude?
city? Mm-hmm.
What if you're never nude, like Tobias from Arrested Development?
You're a dude.
Well, I mean,
you can't get away without being nude. You're either Spider-Man, or you're not. Either you're naked or you're not.
Spider-Man or I'm nut.
You know what? Fine. I'll just use them, even though I don't know. I'm not going to be stripping naked and using my powers in the city. I'll just be like in the privacy of my own bedroom, I guess.
You could be Stripperella. Remember Stripperella?
Oh my god.
We try not to. Stan Lee made a cameo in that show.
Yeah, it was his idea.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, Stripperella was all Stan Lee. Like, the dude's a pervy old man, and he makes no bones about it.
He also had a manga, didn't he? At one point? I think he did.
What?
He had a manga? Like, he created a manga, if my knowledge is correct.
He created 2 manga series, and they were both very bad.
Oh, good. Okay.
Here's a good one.
Bless you.
Jesus,
Will you press the button? Every single human will be rich and no more poverty, but Africa will be wiped out completely from existence.
Oh.
But like, if everyone's rich, then
We could just build Africa too.
I mean that's just like hyperinflation. So.
Well, okay, it's under the pretense that nobody is poor. Like, there's no poverty.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay, if we had to make
poverty, but does it mean like the people too, or just like the land? And so all those people live there.
Every single human will be rich, or there will be no more poverty. So people will have money to sustain themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure.
One more time.
I mean,
I have to know whether the Africans, like the people who live in Africa, are going to relocate to like Asia, Europe, basically every other continent, and the land gets wiped out, or do the people get wiped out with the land?
Look. I'm going to go into the rationale of my favorite show, Fairly Odd Parents. Once you make the wish, it's done. It's there and done. So if everyone's rich, something's got to go. So when I'm going to go into the rationale that once everybody gets rich, Africa's done. They don't have time to move.
Damn it. Okay. Well, sorry, Africa.
But hold on a sec. If everybody's rich, that's the same as no one is rich.
But it says like, okay, everyone has
If
enough
the
money to sustain
1%
themselves.
becomes
Yeah.
the 100%. I pressed the button. Yes.
Yeah. Sorry, Africa.
You're gonna sack Africa for the greater good.
What's in what's in Africa? Ebola.
Charlize Theron.
Ebola's in Africa.
Fucking lions.
Wait, hold on. We also be losing mummies.
AIDS is in Africa.
Wow, bold statement. Put that on Ryan's grave.
AIDS
is in AIDS is in New York and San Francisco and freaking everywhere
it's
too.
Also in Africa.
You know who else is in Africa? Dave Chappelle.
I mean, Dave Chappelle's show was good.
I like Dave.
No, I can't. I don't want to lose Dave Chappelle.
Oh. So
you
Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, well, you know what? He canceled his show because he doesn't want to be famous. Sorry, Dave Chappelle, That was your choice. You made the decision. As you
Yeah,
once
Chris,
said,
death is on
I'm
you."
rich, bitch! And that honking noise is the water flooding Africa.
So Ryan presses the button, Tom presses the button. Tori and Professor, what about y'all? Would you press the button?
I mean,
Finally
I am
pay off my
reluctant to
student
press
loan.
the button.
I am also reluctant to press the button.
a lot of our e-waste goes there. So if we dispose of Africa, we get a lot of e-waste out of the way. So
But we
Okay.
do get rid of a valuable source of uranium and diamonds.
damn,
Uranium's kind of important.
blood diamonds.
Is it though?
Mm-hmm.
Is your no?
I'm not going to press the button.
You say it would get rid of it, but there are there's drills.
Yeah.
Well, it says Africa goes away. So like
Completely.
Africa.
so
so
that
I'm
means the
assuming, like-
people from Africa would just leave and not just like relocate.
No.
I'm assuming the continent. I'm assuming the continent of Africa ceases to exist. Like it's erased.
That's what it said. The Africa disappeared. I thought you said Africa gets flooded.
No. Africa will be completely wiped out from existence.
Yeah. So you lose all the resources on Africa too.
You do
We
lose
lose-
lions
We lose our vibranium.
Yeah.
Ooh.
and the
You can't make
unobtainium.
Cap Shield anymore.
We still
Okay.
Well,
can.
he already has the shield, so
Well,
you
because
really
Bust-
do. That really does go back to being the last that they have.
And Bucky can't make his new arm, his new fisting arm out of your, unobtainium.
Oh no, we can't have that.
Look,
Yeah,
I'm gonna be that guy. I'll press the button.
but reluctantly.
Hashtag butt boys.
Hashtag massacre boys.
Hashtag butt boys. Get rid of Africa.
If we're going with that
Oh,
campaign,
shit.
I kind of don't
Hashtag
want to go
white-
down with this.
Hashtag white boys.
Whoa.
Wow.
No.
Oh, okay, dude. Dude.
So
You're
next
going someplace
question.
dangerous with this.
I'm
No,
the
but-
only white man here. All right.
Come on.
Do not get
Someone-
to say that.
Someone knock on our door. Come on.
Okay, hold on. I'm looking for a question.
Let's move this on. I want to be away from the subject.
Though it's weird.
Boy, you
Technically,
pressed the
I'm
button.
minority.
So we
here.
started off with sweaty dicks, and now we're ending with, getting rid of Africa.
Dirty dicks.
Genocide.
Dirty, sweaty dicks, yes.
Will you press the button? Everyone you love dies, but you get a cool free hat.
No.
No.
Yes.
Wait, how cool is
Yes.
that? Is it like
Wow.
those big pimp hats?
Well, John. All right. I see how it is.
Right, I don't love you.
Wow. It's not what you said last night.
Oh.
Ryan, you're my friend, but I don't love you.
It's not what you said on me, Tomo.
I see how
Tom,
it is, John. I see how
I don't love. See, I don't love any of you guys, so
That's a lie.
That's the alien.
I have a great respect for everybody, but I only love like a few people.
I love no one because I'm a psychopath. No, wait. I'm
What?
kidding.
Oh, I mean, wait, no,
I have
Fred died.
ASPD.
ASPD.
Antisocial personality disorder.
Oh,
For serious or joking?
No, we're joking.
Oh,
Okay, just checking.
wait, I can't
because
press
I'm
the
like,
button.
oh wow, you've overcome a lot to have a podcast for someone who clinically,
It's
yeah.
all a ruse.
Ryan, you should have just went with it. It would have been funnier if you had a joke later on. Damn it.
It's all a ruse.
Wait,
It's
everyone
all,
I love
I'm
dies.
only here to make it look like.
Wait, everyone
Yes,
I love
sir.
dies. You know what? I can't press the button because then Fred dies.
Wow, you love Fred, but not me. I see how it is.
And Mike
Well,
too.
he's
Shit.
yeah.
Wow.
Well,
I'm
everyone
sorry, I'm not
loves
one of your
Fred.
famous friends.
Ha 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 ha.
Wait, you know who else dies?
What?
Ooh.
Little Karibo. I can't do that. I can't press the button anymore.
Yeah, but you don't. You love his
You
work.
don't even know.
No, I love him. He
You don't
is
even
senpai.
know him.
He didn't give you free shirts, so fuck you. He gave me free shirts,
He got me a shirt in one day.
and Marianne gave me a condom, so that was cool.
Did you use it?
Now it's like, who on who? My Pachaco? No,
I don't know.
I have
Random con girl number 3.
Oh God, no. You think con guys smell bad? Girls have other functions going on down there.
And that's it for the podcast, everybody.
As like, okay, all right, no, don't end the podcast on something I say because last time it was my black snake moan. God damn. Fucking hate
And
you,
ranting
John.
it on Tom's opinion on veg stank. Good
God
night,
damn.
everyone.
Shit.
You can check us out on youtube.com. All the links below. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yep. And remember the shad base.
Yeah,
No,
remember Shad.
Ace Press Revolution. We
Yes.
promote veg.
Ice Press Revolution.
Wow. Shad base.
Uh,
Drunk stream.
God damn it.